What is up, movie fans? It's another episode of the Cinema Squad shooting the shiznits. We are back after a week break, and we're excited to be back. We're going to be shooting the shiznits with you guys. We're going to be drinking. We're going to be talking about movies, so ask us anything. But I know this guy doesn't really need a formal introduction, but I'm going to give it to him anyway because our special guest today, guys, is Ricky from the Old AF Reviewers. Now, Ricky and Pablo are amazing. They have incredible moving commentary, and they're super adult about it. They're hitmen. They take very nice, relaxing baths together. And sometimes you might even see Ricky drinking his own piss. My God, man. My God. Now, before I bring him on, I just want to show you a little clip. If you decide to subscribe to him, what to expect.
Hi guys, I'm going to try an air-dried cow's testicle.
You need to get it a little bit close up as well. See
Listen.
inside? Looks like leather, man.
It fucking tastes like leather.
My God. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend. It is Ricky.
Yo! Jonathan! My loco puto from another mofo! How are we?
We're doing fine, man. I wonder if anyone else could understand what you just said, because I did. And I appreciate it. How you been, Ricky? How you been?
Oh, not too bad, mate. Not too bad at all. Very, very busy with work and stuff like that. But yeah, it's always great to be on YouTube. And what better way to be on YouTube than with the Cinema Squad?
Absolutely.
What can I say?
Ooh. Well, let's bring on some of these squad members, right? Ladies and gentlemen, it is Mr. Jackson himself, Shawn from Lost in the Rio.
What's the legend?
Shawn.
Dude, Rick, I'm so excited for you to be on this show right now. I'm so excited.
Now, many people may not know this, but before the show, I think Shawn changed his shirt about 10 times. Am I wrong?
No, you're not at all.
I don't think so either. Now let's see who else we can bring on. Guys, he's back. It is Mr. GeekyHiJynx. What's up, Joe?
It's my time to shine.
And that's it for Joe.
Goodbye, Joe.
Goodbye, everyone.
Sit down, Joe.
Cameo for the week.
Oh my God.
Hi, guys. It's been too long.
It has been.
Indeed.
And Ricky, it's the British are coming. The British are coming. Finally, we can have a
Yep.
2-on-2. You got the red versus the blues, and the black shirt versus the multi-changed shirt.
When you say a 2-on-2,
It's that kind of 2-on-2. Midnight Express rules.
We got one more member in here, guys. We will be expecting others, of course, but one more before we start the show off. Guys, it is the sexiest member of the Cinema Squad.
Shawn's already here. Oh, fair enough.
Dan!
Hey, everybody. How are
Danny,
you?
Dan the man.
What's up, Dan?
Hey, nothing much. How are you
What are
guys?
you drinking? What are you drinking, Dan?
Dr. Pepper and vodka
And
again.
he's drunk.
My God.
No, no,
He's already drunk. Get rid of him.
no, I'm not.
What are we all drinking today? Ricky?
Perlenbecker.
Perlenbecker?
Yeah, yes.
Never-
German lager.
Gotcha. Cool. Shawn.
Not that I support Germany in any way, shape, or form, but their lager's pretty good. So
I can appreciate a good lager too, man. I really like them. Joe.
I'm on the Budweiser today, Jonathan. And then when I run out, I'm gonna go straight on the Budweiser. I'm mixing it up for the kids. So and then I'm gonna go straight from that to my bottle of vodka with Coke later on. And then from that, I'll just see what I can find. You know, a bit of Dettol, a bit of bleach, mix it up. Bit
So
of sugar,
Joe, after this stream, will
counterbalance the
in
effect.
like a week or so after this.
Pretty much. I take a week vacation after these live streams now. I'm just like, got to recover.
Ricky, from personal experience, Budweiser or piss?
ooh, I'd like to say piss, but the trouble is, I was left with a yellow foam mustache, and I had to get a scouring pad and scrub for hours just to get it off. So I'll probably stick with Bud from now on.
That's gross.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel the inappropriate jokes just floating in my head more than usual this stream. It's like
Say them. I mean, I was at work today. As you know, I'm a supermarket manager, or a Walmart manager, as you say in America.
Walmart.
And I got a Greek woman came up to me today and said, "Excuse me." I said, "Yes." She says, "Do you have any feta cheese?" I said, "I do, as a matter of fact. I'm into gimp masks and fisting."
and that's the end. That's how we're starting, guys. That is how we're starting.
All right, guys. Before we get to the comments, I just want to put up the question of the day. We're not going to answer it right now. I want to give everybody a chance to think about it, of course. So the question of the day for us and for the people watching. What was that film that made you realize your love of film? Now, we're not going to answer this right now, but I just want you guys to think about it. I want you guys at home to think about it and give us an answer. Give us an answer. And I will have this on while we're going through comments, but please no spoilers for Shang-Chi. All right, let's see who's in here. GeekyHiJynx is in here with an emoji of a watch. Time is ticking. For sure. We got The View with Drew, who says, aside from the final battle in Endgame and Infinity War, what's your favorite final battle in a superhero movie? I think the forest battle in Logan. Well, I think there is no bigger superhero fan here than Ricky. So maybe he should.
I've got Logan. I've got it.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
I've not seen it. I was recommended it to get into the superhero genre. I was recommended Logan and Venom.
John, your face. It just changed dramatically.
Yeah, because Venom. I told Ricky about it too. I'm like, don't watch Venom.
I've not seen that either yet. I've seen Deadpool.
Oh, Deadpool's
it's good. It's good. Yeah, I guess real quickly, Drew, off the top of my head, the very first Avengers, I mean, that was a really good final battle. What do you think, Dan? I want to hear it.
Well, it's going to contradict what you have pulling upon the banner at the bottom. I'm not allowed to spoil something. No. But well, although I do love it, but it wouldn't really be my answer, maybe. But Avengers is a good.
5 seconds, or I'm kicking you out.
I don't know. I can't think right now. Endgame would be it.
Yeah. I feel you. Shawn.
I feel, and this is really bad, but like this is the only thing that's coming to my head is the final battle in the first X-Men movie. Even though the CGI is terrible, but it reminds me of like why I love superhero movies, why I love X-Men. Even though it hasn't held up recently. Yeah,
I'm with you there, Joe.
I'm gonna mix up a little bit, be less obvious. It's Blade, the first one, when he just lands down and he hits the ground. And he's got his sword and he just takes out everyone. It's also my favorite first fight in a superhero film in the nightclub. So they kind of bookend each other. The first scene and the last scene. If I was picking a modern day one, it'd be Infinity War. But I love Blade because when I was in year 8 at school, and I watched that about 10,000 times just to watch that final scene.
You're making me feel old, Joe.
Did I say year 8? I meant I was 55 years old. I watched it. It's the moisturizer I use.
Yeah, because your channel's called the Young AF Reviewer, right?
I think I might have to change it to that, yeah.
Guys, I just want to add real quickly, we love your superhero questions, but we are the Cinema Squad, so any questions are very much appreciated. Any questions.
He even saw ones for our expert over here.
Yes. Okay.
Guys, we got Video Tasties in the chat. He's talking to you.
Legend.
He's wicked.
Hell yeah.
Guys, Ricky, you said legend. I don't even think you know what that means because we got Patrick from Have Cheetah Will View in the chat.
Hello, Patrick.
Patrick, I have some IFC Midnight reviews on my channel now if you want to check those out.
Links in the description.
Florentina Vacanti Reviews is in the house, guys. She says, woo, Ric Flair, let's go. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay because I've had an exciting few days and I'm shattered, but I'll try and stay as long as I can. Much appreciated, Florentina. It's funny because I met Florentina through Ricky because Ricky shouted her out in a video of his, and a whole bunch of people just started, a bunch of our group started flocking toward her channel, and that's how she kind of got into my,
orbit.
And she deserves it.
Thank you, Ricky.
All right. AJ. Does anybody here know AJ?
I don't.
Is it AJ's Movie Palace?
Sounds like a kebab shop.
Well, thanks for being here, AJ. AJ says, I'm doing a double feature with my girlfriend tonight, Bridesmaids and Gone Girl. It's her first time seeing both movies.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, I've never seen Bridesmaids.
Really?
You're not missing much.
No?
No.
Shawn.
Sorry, Shawn.
Now, I can see like Shawn and Dan probably they're gonna tell me to watch it, blah blah blah. Ricky, why? Why am I not missing much?
I don't find it funny. I just don't. It's like a lot of these sort of female rip-offs of The Hangover and stuff like that. It just doesn't. So sorry, Shawn. Sorry, I've touched a nerve. I know. I'm going to just shut up now.
No, Ricky.
It's my favorite comedy of all time.
Oh, really? Oh.
I think it is.
When you've got films like Grimsby, how can you say that's not as funny as Bridesmaids?
With Nail and I as well. Good shout.
Joe,
this is a hard one.
What other films can you watch where somebody hides inside an elephant that's getting bummed by another elephant and covered in jizz?
I mean, the closest would be Ace Ventura, right?
The rhino scene.
But that wasn't a real rhino. They hid inside a real elephant, and there's a big queue. It was like a slag of elephants. There was a big queue of male elephants ready to stick it in her.
What is this movie?
Grimsby.
It's with
Bro, I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, that's a great film, but Bridesmaids, I don't know. I think it's hilarious. I think that's like Melissa McCarthy at her best, and I don't know. I think that movie's hilarious. I do get what you're saying about the Hangover situation and how it's trying to replicate that whole formula, but I think it does something different. I don't know. I love that movie.
Joe, what do you think? I want to know what you think.
I liked it when I saw it in the cinema, but I think I don't mind it. I'm not going to say I don't like it, but I like it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I find it funny. I find what's his face, the Irish guy, hilarious in it.
Chris McDowd.
Yeah, he's like the best part for me. His one-liners kill me in that film, and obviously, I'm so bad with actors' names sometimes. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Guys, my wife is in the chat. She says, hi, everyone.
Francis.
Hi, Francis.
Florentina says, oh, I love Bridesmaids. One of my absolute faves and so quotable.
Yep.
Quotable? I wouldn't say it's quotable.
Yeah, I was going to say, because there's a lot of movies I haven't seen. Yet there are absolute classics that I've never seen, and yet I can quote because they're so quotable. I can't tell you one quote from Bridesmaids. I can't even tell you.
Climb you like a tree. That's one.
Okay.
He's also just seen that.
Ricky's like, what the absolute?
When you think of quotable, you think of like Schwarzenegger in Commando.
Yeah.
Let off some steam.
Yeah.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
Oh, in True Lies, you're fired.
You're fired. Yeah. Or Predator, stick around.
You know, I told the guys in the group, because we title our episodes whoever's on, and I wanted to do it Ricky, you son of a bitch.
Jonathan, you son of a bitch. What's the matter, Jonathan? Cinema Squad got you pushing too many pencils.
Guys, Lisa, it's
Hey, Lisa.
Yes.
Patrick is saying Ricky.
Patrick!
There you go.
Legend. Now, Drew says, have you guys seen The Gallows and Unfriended? And if so, what are your thoughts on them? I've seen Unfriended, but it was years ago when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really remember much of it, and I haven't seen The Gallows.
The Gallows was I didn't dislike it. I thought it was fine. The Gallows was fine. Unfriended was pretty good for a found footage film like that.
There was two films called The Gallows came out around the same time. There was the found footage one, and there's another one.
Yeah.
I've not seen the other one.
What's the other one?
I'm not too sure what it is. It keeps popping up on Amazon, but I've not seen it. I've only seen the found footage one.
The found footage one was actually filmed in my redneck hometown of Clovis. So that's an interesting movie. It's not good at all. Unfriended I think it's really good, actually. I think it created a new kind of genre of, that like watching on the computer screen, but I think searching is better.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the director of Unfriended went on to make some bangers. Searching was really good, and then Profile came out this year, and I adored Profile. I love Profile. So yeah, good question. She says nice animation. I wonder if that's for the intro, because if it is, that's Mr. Joe.
I try, guys. I try.
Hey guys, we got Carlinho9. Carl's here.
Hey,
Oh.
¿Qué pasa?
Carl, I saw the live stream, man. I hope you're feeling better, man.
He's a lightweight. He tapped out early.
Carl.
It happens.
All right, and he says, hi, everyone. Hope you guys are well. I'm here for an hour as bedtime, and we'll watch the rest on catch-up.
Fair enough. On
We
ITV
appreciate
Hub.
you. Thank you. We appreciate you. But guys, we have one more member of the squad here.
Who could it be?
Who could it be? Jace!
Uncle Jace is back in.
Jace!
What's going on? What's up, Ricky?
How are you, Jace? You okay, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic, man. I'm missing everybody because we had the week off, and then I've been like stupid excited knowing that you were gonna be on here this entire time. So looking forward to it, man.
I want a favor from you tonight, because I've seen on your Instagram you do a bit of spitting, don't you? A bit of
Oh no.
and I want to see if you can. I want to see if you can be as good as me at doing it.
Oh!
Oh!
You heard it here first. Cinema Squad rap battle, guys.
You got served.
Oh my gosh. Well, all right. As long as you're okay with writtens, I do not pride myself on freestyling. I've done it for fun
I
before. No, okay, fair enough. We'll go ahead and get some bars back and forth.
Florentina says the air horn. It gets me too, bro. It gets me too. AJ says, what are your thoughts on the first reviews of Dune getting out at Venice? I want to hear Ricky because he fell asleep during the trailer.
I wasn't a fan of the original. I really wasn't. The new one, it looked okay. I'll give it a watch, but I won't be rushing out to the cinema to see it. No.
Okay, Shawn.
Oh, it's like daggers into my heart from Ricky right now.
Shawn's gonna get it tonight.
No, I am so
But
excited.
the film hasn't come out. You don't know. You might watch it and it might be crap.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Oh,
the reviews coming out right now, it's like 5 out of 5. People are loving it. They're saying that the casting, they don't like the casting. That's what I've seen so far, which
Wow.
I think is, I'm like, I love the cast. So that's going to be interesting to see. But I feel like this movie is going to be amazing. I really do.
I would say though, Sean, with reviews, look what happened to Beckett. You loved it, but it got panned. So like reviews don't really mean much until you actually, I would say, sit with yourself makeup because like you love Beckett and it got destroyed on Rotten Tomatoes.
It was
a decent film.
It was.
So June could be like overhyped. So I'd say it could be good, but they should have brought it out in June because I've been making Dune in June. It makes sense, marketing.
You're right. You're right.
Dune, make a shirt. I said this with the cinema squad. My God. I said this with the Suicide Squad when reviews started coming out because the UK got the movie before us. It doesn't mean anything to me. It means jack to me.
Yeah.
It's too early. Like, yeah, a couple people got to see it and a couple people really liked it. Doesn't mean much. Let the world see it and let's see what everybody says.
Yeah.
Jace, what do you think?
Exactly what you just said. I heavily echo your sentiment. I think of it as like I've learned too many times from past experiences that getting swept up in the hype, whether it be for good or bad, right? Where you believe that a lot of people really like something and so it's got to be amazing, or you hear a lot of people say that it's terrible, so you instantly think it's got to be bad. That's not always the case. It's, you have your own personal opinions. Heck, that's why we all have our own YouTube channels, because we feel differently about stuff. You know what I mean? If everybody felt the same about it, there'd be no reason why we could even exist. So I'm definitely still looking forward to it. I do definitely I hesitate. I'm not gonna, as far as Shawn, I love the confidence in the sense of no, there's no way it's gonna be bad. But then again, that's where I know I'd be biting my tongue if I did that. So I hope it's good. I'm right there with you, John. I'm not going to look any far into as far as what people said. If they like it, great. I'd much rather that than they don't like it, but we will see for ourselves.
Dan, take us home, Dan.
Yeah, I gotta echo Jace's statements, especially. I think
It's an echo chamber tonight.
I don't know. I haven't really seen much. I heard that they was getting reviews, but I'm excited for it. I like the casting too. I don't see how it could be horrible though, even bad. I think it'll be at least okay.
It's Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah,
he's gonna bring it home.
I feel you, man. I don't know. I can see it be a technical masterpiece. Can we all agree on that? It's going to be a technical masterpiece.
Like the Olympics.
I don't know if it was
More like the Paralympics.
this year.
Oh, so real quick, I just wanted to chime in with this fast because I have a drink, but because I would probably do this anyway. But Ricky, just cheers to you, man. Had a shot specifically to start.
Hey,
Ricky.
Cheers to you, bro.
Ricky, red is your color, by the way. Looking rather dashing today, my friend.
well, thank you.
No problem.
And just on a side note, I was in the chemist the other day and I saw a Mexican guy buying some Xanax. And I said, what are they for? And he said, for his panic attacks.
I'm going to love tonight.
God, I can't.
I'm sorry, guys.
You're
John, I never really thought about how to type it out before.
Ricky, did you know, Ricky, that Mexicans make the best carpet layers?
Is that because of the underlay?
oh my lord.
Guys, all right, let's get through some comments. Patrick says that you're drinking Colorado piss water, Joe.
Of course, and Patrick. Nothing
It's
but
his
the best.
favorite.
Of course. I like this.
Hector, what's up? It's Hector, everything horror guys.
Hector. He's
Yeah.
got a new logo now. He's changed his
God, I
logo.
love Hector.
He did. He changed it yesterday, right? Or 2 days ago?
That's
Yeah.
really cool. I like that.
Yeah,
So
his new
Well,
logo.
I'm
is
tempted to
fucking
change my
awesome.
logo to the She-Wine animation.
No, she's
That, like Ricky, that's what Ricky did.
yeah. That,
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm tempted to do the same thing. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
What's your favorite Indiana Jones movie? Mine is The Last Crusade. I love the dynamic between Sean Connery and Harrison Ford. Their dynamic was amazing. Dan, what's your favorite? I think we talked about this one day, didn't we, Dan?
So I don't remember them enough, I think, to say a favorite right now. I've not watched them in so long. Yeah, so I don't know.
Thanks for that, Dan. Just kidding.
Brutality. Jonathan.
Brutality.
Dan, we love you. And if you don't say it back, I'm taking you off. Well,
Get rid of him.
that's it. for
Yep,
Dan.
he's gone.
I love you, Jonathan.
How many times has he been kicked off already?
A whole bunch of times. My God. Ricky, what do you think? What's your favorite indie?
For nostalgia, I'd say Last Crusade because I saw that in the cinema. Again, I'm showing my age. That was back in the 80s. But I think as time's gone on, it's got to be Raiders of the Lost Ark. I think so. Just the fact that, you know, it's got some, that's a fucking horrific scene at the end where that bloke's face melts as well. To say that that's a kid's film, it's like, that was pretty grim.
Yeah.
That shit ain't PG.
No, but it is.
That's a different conversation, but we were talking about that the other day, how things in the 80s could have been PG, but nowadays would not slide under that rating. For me, I really like The Last Crusade. I might have to go with Ricky. I actually saw Raiders in the cinemas a couple months ago, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'd like to rewatch them, but I want to go with Raiders right now. Jace.
Shoot, I was gonna say Last Crusade. Like I confidently was gonna say Last Crusade, but I guess now I don't know. Now you mentioned the other, I want to rewatch them too. I'm gonna still stay Last Crusade for now because again, without rewatching it recently, it's been it's been years for sure since I've seen them. But that one, The Last Crusade, really sticks out a lot to me, and actually, it's for a very similar reason as to what is brought up here. I love the banter back and forth between Connery and Ford.
Yeah.
They're really, that casting was phenomenal. It's also so like unbelievable that Sean Connery was like went from that to James Bond and like was just as
James Bond to that.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you so reverse order, right? It goes from James Bond like real to that, but was just as believable in both roles. You know what I mean? Like, at no point do you see him in Indiana Jones and you're like, oh, no, that's just James Bond with glasses. It's like, no, he really comes off like a completely different character.
He was only actually 9 years older than Harrison Ford.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your life story, right, Ricky?
Absolutely. Yeah. Did you hear about the time
Oh no.
the book fell on Sean Connery's head?
No.
Yeah, he could only blame his shelf.
Oh my god. Drink to that
I
one.
love tonight. This is the best night of my life.
My God.
love
Sean, I feel like you're going to pull the rug from under us and say Temple of Doom.
Oh, 100%.
I knew it.
Temple of Doom, and this is like a nostalgia thing just because that was the first Indiana Jones film that I saw and watched it with my mom and it like got me into it. But I love the Last Crusade as well, definitely. I mean, they're both really good. Raiders of the Lost Ark, though, to me, I feel like it's a little overrated, but that's just me.
I'll tell you what, Sean, that scene in Temple of Doom where they're on that rope bridge or whatever at the end and he starts.
That's amazing.
That was really good.
Unforgettable.
All right.
Kalima, shook today. He's trying to take his heart or something, isn't he?
So
that
Dan,
scene alone, like no one's gonna forget that. I don't know. So that one sticks in my head the most, but I like all three of them.
so Dan, why is your favorite Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Oh, what?
That's the one I remember the most because that's the most recent one I've seen probably.
Dude, I said
That's
this
fair.
before. I said this before, but I think Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is even worse than what people say it is. It's worse than that.
I don't want to see it ever.
It's really bad.
Oh, you've never seen it?
It makes me think, what's this new one going to be like?
Now, the first three is my favorite trilogy of all time, like
Yeah.
of all time. So I can't watch the fourth one because it'll ruin it for me. So I refuse to watch it.
Wait,
It
Joe,
doesn't exist to me. I won't even watch the new one. I just
Joe,
completely-
before it was getting bad reviews, how did you know it was going to get bad reviews to not like? What
No,
if you?
'cause the thing is, I was running a pub at the time, so I didn't get a chance to go to the cinema, and then I just heard the reviews coming out, and I saw South Park ripping it to pieces, and I just gathered and I saw clips on YouTube, and obviously people like Nostalgia Critic and everyone else like that doing their own reviews and stuff, and I thought to myself, this looks terrible, and when I saw the nuking the fridge scene, I was just like, oh no. So I was like, nah, I'm done.
I'm sorry,
finished.
Shia LaBeouf flying around on vines.
On the trees with the monkeys. I didn't watch the film, but I've seen the film
Absolutely
without seeing the film.
Might as well
Yeah.
be Transformers. Like
Awful.
The flying saucer at the end just absolutely
Yeah,
was the
alien
cherry on
stuff.
top of the cake. It was just like, fuck this.
he knows it.
Guys, I don't know who this is, but Beaker's here, and he says, "Meet
Jonathan,
me."
John,
Me.
my favorite was Last Crusade, if you're wondering.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Oh.
Joe, you were talking throughout. For some reason, I thought you said it and talked about it.
It's okay. I'm dying inside.
Joe, what is your favorite and why? Tell us.
Crystal Skull. Oh no, it's the kid in me is like Shawn Temple of Doom because as a kid that's like the most amazing film of all time. It's so crazy. But Last Crusade, just because I remember it so well, like the end bit, and the challenges, like the name of God. Name of God is Jehovah. They're going to a J, and then he puts his foot through the floor. And, like scenes like that. But the third one, my favorite by far. But the second one, the kid in me, I love it.
Yeah.
Nobody's mentioned that the best character in Temple of Doom is that little nip out of Goonies. Absolutely.
Short
Yeah.
round.
That's him. Yeah, short round.
What
That's Dr. Jones to you, lady.
Dr. Johns.
I want to
Amazing.
see him again. I want to see him again. I want to see
He
him.
no nuts. He crazy.
No, he is really.
I sounded more Mexican then, didn't I? You look at the fabric. Eh? You like? Eh?
Dan, we got a question just for you here.
Oh,
Where does Shang-Chi fall on your MCU ranking list?
I can't. I don't want to.
It's not a spoiler if you answer that.
Well,
No,
yeah,
no,
just
I
say
don't
where
wanna-
it falls on.
But
much
you
you
know,
like
I'm looking for a catalog right now.
no. I don't want to spoil my review.
Gotcha.
I don't say my ranking, but I guess
This or this? Good to know, my friend.
Oh, he's gone high.
Patrick says, where did my Dick Jones comment go?
There it is.
Dick
It's right now.
Jones. You can't beat Dick Jones.
there it is.
Man, I'm too young. I don't get the reference.
Robocop.
RoboCop. You know, OCP. You're Dick Jones.
It was cop. You were cop. It was Dick Jones. Dick Jones.
Oh man, my cheeks are hurting me already.
I know.
Hey, guys. So, Hector answered the question of the day, which is, what was that film that... I forgot my question of the day. My God.
What film changed your life?
Yeah, what was the film that made you realize your love of movies? And Hector answered it, and his is Scream, which is a great one.
What?
I adore Scream. What do you mean, what, Joe? I think Scream is a amazing film. I think it's Wes Craven's best film. It definitely changed mine. I know what you're gonna say, Ricky. I know what you're gonna say. So go ahead and say it.
Nah, man, Elm Street. or Last House on the Left.
Oh my. Oh my goodness.
So Wes Craven changed your life.
I adore Elm Street. Elm Street is one of my favorite
Street's
films
amazing.
of all time. Elm Street is a top 10 movies of all time for me. Scream is higher. I adore Scream.
I like Scream. I just can't stand Cindy.
Sydney.
So they can't even get her name right. No, I just can't stand her. She just the whole time she's just crying. It's like someone's like crapped in their cereal the entire film. It's like, all right, calm down. I liked everyone else.
Trying to kill her.
But
Who crapped in your cereal?
Everyone. But once you've watched Scary Movie, you can't watch Scream the same anymore. Scary Movie ruins Scream. Like, Officer Doofy. Get out of my room.
I will say Scream. One thing with Scream, it's probably got the best opening scene in a horror film I've ever
It's
seen.
amazing.
100%.
Amazing.
Yeah, but then it all just went downhill after that for me. It just,
I wouldn't say that. That's a
well,
hard.
no, I don't mean it like that. But it's quite bland.
You mean the film or the franchise?
Kind of like Fear Street, guys.
The
Fear Street
film
Part
as well. It was.
Wow.
It wasn't, to me, it wasn't a horror. It was more of a thriller because it was huge. It was just one of the kids, wasn't it?
I've said that before, Ricky. I've said how Scream is not necessarily a horror. I won't disagree with anybody that says so, but at the same time, whatever you call it, I still think it's great.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good film. I like it because I watched it about 20,000 times with my sister in the 90s. But just Sydney. Everything else is fine. It's just Sydney. I didn't like.
I love Sydney. Sydney's my favorite final girl.
Mine too, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Joe,
Drew,
wait, what are we gonna do the question?
80s freeze frame.
end of the show.
End of the show.
We're a bit more tipsy. We're like, no, 80s freeze frame.
That's literally why. Like, that's the only reason why. Yeah, we can answer the question of the day. I just thought, like, go ahead, Shawn. Go ahead.
I mean, I want to hear what Joe's is.
Oh, okay. I would say there's three. Because before that, I was watching films like Gremlins, Short Circuit, all these other films, 80s classics, Goonies. But there was three films that made me that were more mature than for my age. But it was Reservoir Dogs, Halloween, and Forrest Gump, because they were completely different to the films. Boom. They were completely different to the films I'd watched. Reservoir Dogs was the first adult film, mature film I'd seen. Halloween was the first horror I ever watched, and Forrest Gump was the first like story, like real but had like just a really nice story. Everything else before that were great films, Robocop, E.T., a lot. But it was those three films that really made me think, wow, like there's so much more out there for me than just like this certain genre kind of thing. So yeah, those are my. I'm gonna pick three. I'm cheating, but those are my three.
We're gonna go to Florentina and then Shawn for the question.
Oh my!
Florentina says hers is Labyrinth or Hot Fuzz. Those are the ones that made her love film. Labyrinth made me so excited about films as a kid, but Hot Fuzz made me appreciate good writing and directing. Great. That's an awesome way of seeing it, Florentina. Yeah, good explanation for that. I like it. Shawn, what about you?
I think that's such a great answer because Labyrinth showed that you could make something, out of nothing, like with puppetry and like to create something in fantasy. And then Hot Fuzz, Edgar Wright has created a whole genre of his own. I love that answer. Are both of
David Bowie as well.
But what's your answer?
My answer would be, this is pretty predictable. The Lord of the Rings. Because it also showed me exactly what film could accomplish. Like they had to make 3 movies with $300 million and to make it look like how they made The Lord of the Rings look and to create such an epic story. I think that they were able to create something that was thought impossible. So for me, that would be my answer.
But Peter Jackson's very creative. If you look at Bad Taste and Brain Dead,
Brain Dead's amazing.
He did that on a tiny, tiny budget, and he made it look really good.
Who would have thought that this guy, this New Zealander, could like who made these like really gory, like low budget horror films could do the Lord of the Rings. It's so cool.
What was the film he made with Michael J. Fox? Where he was like, was it with the ghosts?
Why can't I think of it right now?
Oh, they remade it, but it wasn't so
fantastic
good.
Film.
I'm trying to think what it's called now, but he made Brain Dead. If no one's seen it, my goodness,
Brain
it's
Dead
the glorious film you'll ever see.
I didn't know he'd done a film with Michael J. Fox.
It's so good.
Yeah,
I heard Michael J. Fox went to have a piss and ended up coming.
Oh dear me!
Sorry.
This is a bit of me.
I love how it started off with shiznit, and then now we're talking about coming. So that's great.
I know.
So I'm going to get through some few more comments, and we'll after these few comments, I want to go to Ricky about what his answer would be for the film.
Really quickly,
Randy does Douglas.
Patrick says Blade 2 Final Fight is pretty awesome.
Definitely.
I can't remember.
Hell yeah.
And Drew asked, which movie do you think is worse, The Bourne Legacy or Mission Impossible 2 or Quantum of Solace? Right off the bat, for me, it has to be Mission Impossible 2. Hate it. Hate Mission Impossible 2. I think it's one of the worst movies ever made.
It's been so long since I've seen it. I'm going to say just based off memory, because, again, it's been a while since I've seen Mission Impossible 2. Quantum of Solace. I don't fucking understand that movie. I literally can't tell you what it's about. Other than it's a James Bond movie. I have no idea what the plot is. I don't understand what's going on in the movie really. So I'm gonna say that one.
It's a good choice.
Dan.
So I have not seen any three of those. So
okay. Good on you, Dan. Good on you. Ricky.
I'm gonna have to say Mission Impossible 2.
Yes.
Because I've not seen it. Because hear me out. I watched the first one and I nearly fell into a coma. So I just didn't watch any more after that.
Ricky, we're gonna share something similar here. I don't think the first Mission Impossible is too good.
No, what? Really didn't like it.
It's progressed to become something.
I love it, man. It's one of those films I like. It was the first film where I saw another death scene with the elevator when the guy was impaled. For me, that was the most gruesome thing I saw in my entire life up to that point. So that film, it's just very nostalgic for me. So I love the first one.
I think the most gruesome film I've ever seen is the remake of Last House on the Left. That's probably how that even got past and got because
what?
The microwave scene.
Oh, no, I was thinking more about what they did to that little girl. They didn't just rape her; they rattled her more times than a fence at Auschwitz.
Yeah, I saw that in theaters, and that was it was bad.
That was, to me, that was extreme. I think being a dad as well of a little girl is, something like that happened. I'd put their head in a microwave and all.
Yeah. Joe.
I'm gonna say Bourne Legacy because I can watch Mission Impossible 2 because it was just a dumb film. I can accept it what it is. Quantum of Solace, it's alright. It's got some good action set pieces. Bourne Legacy, I got 15 minutes in and I was done. I was bored. I turned it off. So Bourne Legacy for me.
And Shawn.
Is Bourne Legacy the one with Jeremy Renner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it just wasn't like 15 minutes. I was bored. Even Rachel Weisz can save it for me. I love that girl. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was done with it.
Shawn.
I would say Mission Impossible 2 is the worst film, and Quantum of Solace was the most disappointing.
Yeah, after Casino Royale as well. How can you go from that to unbelievably bland?
I think that's actually what made it worse for me, right? It was just I'm not even the biggest James Bond connoisseur or fan or whatever. I just enjoy it for what it is. But yeah, to follow up Casino Royale with that was what is going on here? Are you trying to ruin the franchise?
Yeah.
Was it the
They
same
made up for it with Skyfall. They made up for it with Skyfall.
Yes, they did exactly.
Skyfall with Spectre.
Apart from the last third act.
Yeah, I didn't really care for Spectre either, but it's more Quantum of Solace.
No Time to Die is gonna fix it all, though, guys.
I don't know.
I am so worried about that movie.
Me too.
I am.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think the thing that made Skyfall and stuff like that, the Casino Royale, they didn't have all these stupid gadgets, and it was very down to earth, boots on the ground sort of style. Yeah, especially that scene on Skyfall where they went into that bloody courthouse or whatever, trying to blast them. I'm thinking, this isn't like a James Bond film. This is really gritty. Yeah. And I think that's. And then it went a bit silly, didn't it, on the last one?
I would say that I think the most underrated and forgotten action scene in any film is Casino Royale, where he's being chased through like over the cranes and stuff.
Yes.
With that free runner dude, yeah.
Yeah, that free runner dude. That's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, but no one speaks about it hardly. But it's such a good set piece. The whole thing from him dodging all the explosions, then it's amazing. So good.
Yeah.
All right. Florentina says, "Oh, it's the Saw guy."
Yes.
All right, let's skip that. Banana Poop is back, guys.
Oh my God.
Banana poop.
Ricky, Banana Poop is Lisa's husband.
Okay.
He says, "Final battle."
Cool song. Banana poop. Da-na-na-na-na. Banana poop. Da-da-na-na. All right, sorry.
He says, "Final battle, the lawnmower scene,
Oh
brain
my.
dead, a kaleidoscope of quality."
That's
Yeah.
the goriest thing you've seen in your entire life.
It's just the line he does as he revs it up. Party's over. And then he starts letting him have it, doesn't he?
Some crazy ass shit.
He's on the line from Evil Dead 2. Who's laughing now?
Guys, GeekyHiJynx says, for her, the movie for her that made me love film was Titanic. And for my husband, it was Star Wars Marathon on TNT during Thanksgiving. That's so specific. But at least it was Star Wars. I love Star Wars as well. And
I love Titanic, so
yeah, great film too. I really like Titanic. And so since we're here, I want to ask Ricky what your answer would be.
Right. You've got to remember I'm older than you guys. The film or films, there's two. One of them's Return of the Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that film. It's I think it ended the franchise. My mother used to love Harrison Ford, so I grew up watching Star Wars and Indiana Jones and stuff like that. So Return of the Jedi was a really good finale to the original trilogy. And another film was Live and Let Die with Roger Moore.
What's a film?
Wow.
Yeah. And I think because that gave me the creeps as a kid with that Baron Samedi and the bloke with the claw.
Yeah.
And I think that sort of introduced me to a horror aspect as well. And obviously I grew up enjoying horror films and stuff like that. So yeah, Live and Let Die and Return of the Jedi.
Great soundtrack as well, Live and Let Die. Paul McCartney.
Yeah. Paul McCartney.
Yeah, Return of the Jedi, I think, is my favorite Star Wars film of all time.
Yeah.
I love
I'm going to agree with you there, John, because that was the first one I watched. I watched it at my granddad's house, had it on VCR, and I just love it. I love the whole thing of Jabba's palace, to the escape on Endor. I love the whole thing. I know the first two are better on paper, but the third one, I like it. It's like a nice little, like Ricky said, a nice wrap up to the whole thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be controversial and say I absolutely love The Force Awakens.
I do too.
I like The Force Awakens.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but I'd go as far as to say that's my favorite Star Wars film.
Ricky, hold on. You guys are dying here. As a Star Wars nut, I love Star Wars, and Jace knows this. I think The Force Awakens is better than A New Hope.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I would say it is.
I don't know if it's after 30 odd years seeing Harrison Ford and Chewie and all that together again as well. But I saw it in the cinema. I was like, wow. And then after that, it's like, what the fuck happened? Yeah. What happened?
No. Yeah,
I didn't like
the rest of the trilogy. They really did.
No, yeah, I'm glad you're willing to acknowledge that. Yeah, because here's the thing. I will. Although I don't feel the same, like it's like John was saying, we've had this discussion before. I don't agree, though I respect that opinion, because I think that my biggest issue with The Force Awakens is it's such a copy and paste of A New Hope to so many degrees. It's just it's a new modernized version of that. But John was bringing up a solid point, which again I totally have respect for. He just mentioned that it's not so much that it's a replicate of that is an issue. He was saying it's like, you know what, they took that same format and did it better. And I actually like though, you know, I can't think of one off the top of my head, but there's totally other times where I could feel the same way of like, hey, you know what? Look, this may have been the same thing as something that did it first, but I thought this did it better. So that's totally fine. But yeah, I just feel like for me, I watch it and all I think of is like, this is just a new hope, you know, when they get to the, like, I'm just like, this is just a bigger Death Star. This is the same. It's just trying to be what that was. But it is the most enjoyable out of the three for the new sequel trilogy, without a doubt. Which is really a shame.
Crap.
Well, yeah, and it's really a shame, honestly. I feel like it's discouraging to say that it's the best out of the three of the new ones, and it's the only one that doesn't even have Luke Skywalker until the very end, and he doesn't even say anything when he's like, he is the shining light of the original trilogy. That's why I think so many people are excited about what's going on with The Mandalorian, because they instantly redeemed his character in one episode of a show, as opposed to the way that they completely just slaughtered him in the sequel trilogy. So I honestly hope this is going to be a really cheesy callback to my very first YouTube video, but I really hope that they go with like kind of my idea of like an alternate timeline type of ordeal, which I won't get into details about. Just go check out my channel. But there's a chance that like maybe, just maybe, we're going to see them go in a different direction where like Luke trains Grogu and we don't have to inevitably worry about Kylo Ren coming around and slaughtering them all down. Or if he does, that it's just so long past that we got plenty of time to tell a good story in between. Who knows? But I'm glad they're doing what they're doing. I'm excited for season 3 of Mandalorian, mostly because of what they're going to be doing with Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to say something, Joe? I'm reading your face.
I'm just looking at yours. Now, I was thinking I would jump the gun there with my opinion. I think The Force Awakens is on par with New Hope. I just think they do things in different ways because of the technology they had at the time. That makes sense. Like I think they're on par. I think they set off the story. I think that why I say New Hope more is because the New Hope at least had the follow through. You know, it had Empire then Jedi, whereas Force Awakens let go. So for me, I was disappointed with what came after Force Awakens, but I watched that film like 5 times when it came out with all different friends. I loved it. So, but I think they're just as good as New Hope. I think, like you said, Johnny, it could be a little bit more because when I watch New Hope now, I don't know if I have done a few funny guys. Does it just fly by really quick? Like it feels like there's
It's really fast.
It just feels like Tatooine, Death Star for 2 seconds, then the end. On the Death Star run, and at least Force Awakens feels like there's different scenes and different places to go. So I would say to you, Force Awakens just edges A New Hope, but New Hope kind of edges it as a trilogy, but Force Awakens pips it as a start of a trilogy. That makes sense.
Have you ever watched the prequel and then A New Hope?
I have. I think the prequels get a bad rap. I think the first one's fun, in my opinion. It's dumb. It's too much politics in it, like and all like ET thing.
What did you just say?
I don't know. I was doing like the Palpatine on the Jedi and stuff like that. Yeah, I sound like an angry geriatric Palpatine. Who dog took a poop in my garden? It's
But do you feel that after watching those and then seeing A New Hope, you know, like Obi-Wan and Darth Vader having their little lightsaber fight, it's like somebody's paused it.
Are you guys then excited about the Obi-Wan show coming out where Hayden Christensen's coming back as Darth Vader and they're going to have some more history between them shown?
Yeah, that's going to be exciting.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped for that show.
Guys,
I've only just started watching The Mandalorian. I've only just subscribed to Disney Plus.
Good.
Okay.
Solely to get The Mandalorian.
And Ricky, dare I say, I don't want to like overhype it, but you won't be disappointed. Especially the first season's a great start already, but especially when you get to the second season, you will not be disappointed.
Excellent.
Guys, we are a bit behind on comments, so I just want to breeze through some and then just continue shooting the shit.
Don't tell me else.
Florentina says, thank you, Ricky, for introducing me to all these lovely people. So nice. So nice.
You're welcome.
Paul is here. He says, hey, guys, I'm away for a wedding this weekend, so I can't watch this week, but just jumped on quickly to say hi and wish you all a great stream. Take it easy, and I'll speak to you soon. Hoping the best for you, Paul. Awesome. Video Tasties. I just watched Freaky with Vince Vaughn. Which living person would you swap bodies with? Let's do a lightning round. Let's start with Dan. Who is someone you would switch bodies with? Say me.
I was actually gonna say you. I don't know the why. I don't know. That's hard.
Wow. I want to do it. I'll switch bodies with Dwayne Johnson. I want to see how deep those pockets go.
Mm-hmm.
Shawn,
That's the only reason.
Sorry.
I'll say I've got two. Be really quick. One for one day, Margot Robbie, spend a day in the shower. Two. And that's when he knew he fucked up. But if I was really gonna do it for a day, I'll be James Corden and I'd find a cliff and I'd just jump off it because I knew I'd go back into my body, so I'd be fine. But he wouldn't.
Ricky.
I would be Pamela Anderson. I would swap bodies with her, so I could have a really, really, really good feel up in the odor, and then.
That just happened.
That would be my dream. Or Tommy Lee, so I could reenact a sex tape with her. You know.
Is there any kids watching right now? Ricky was just loosening a jar of some pickles.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, it was tuna fish.
Jace,
spit on your hand to open a jar of pickles. That's right.
Oh.
Firmly grasp it.
Oh my gosh! Wow,
That's hilarious to me.
that was great. Can I just say before I even give an answer, Ricky, this is already living up to and exceeding my expectations. You're an amazing guest. I don't know, for some reason, I feel like I could easily put more thought into this, but as a rapid fire answer, Robert Downey Jr. was like the first person that popped into my head. I feel like it'd be so I don't know why. I just feel like he's like for some reason, I just think he's got an interesting life. Or maybe I could be vastly wrong, but it seems like it'd be fun to spend a day as him.
Shawn.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Because I think he's a super talented actor and he has a creative mind and he's like a gentle spirit.
Dan, take us home, Dan.
Wait,
did
Somebody
he say it?
slim.
No, remember, I didn't really know. Tom Holland, so I know if Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in Spider-Man No Way Home.
I knew that he was going to play.
Among others.
Nice one, Dan. Guys, Drew asked us, what is your favorite Zack Snyder film? Jace.
The Justice League, the Snyder Cut, hands down. And here's the thing: it's not to discredit anything else he's done. I think that's actually a very respectable answer, right? He put a lot of hard work into putting that together and getting that made, officially made and out. So, and it was well deserved. You know, is it a perfect film? Of course not. But my goodness, it is such a greatly made movie. So, Justice League.
I'm with you. Justice League. Dan.
Justice League.
Ricky.
Name some of his films. I'll tell you.
Dawn of the Dead. The remake of Dawn of the Dead. He's done. He's done a lot of other superhero movies, like Man of Steel. He's done Batman versus Superman. The Justice League Snyder Cut film. He came out with
Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, Army of the Dead came out this year. Have you seen Army of the Dead?
Oh, that was that guy. Yeah, I saw that. I thought it was actually. I thought it was one of those police camera action programs in Brixton in London, but it was actually that Army of the
Dead. Joe.
300.
Yeah.
Was that Snyder?
Yeah, that was Snyder. Yeah.
300 then. Classic film.
Yeah.
Forgot about 300. Shawn.
Oh, definitely Justice League.
Yeah, that was a good
exactly what we wanted to see, and he gave it to us. So,
yeah.
Lisa says that movies that made her love movies is so many. Is Misery, Pan's Labyrinth, and The Shining. Those are some great Great choices here. I know Shawn appreciates your Pan's Labyrinth. That's one of his favorite films of all time.
Great.
The Shining is a great one as well. And it has been a good minute since I've seen Misery.
Misery is amazing. It's one of the best horror movies
Mr. Man.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
man. Kathy Bates.
Patrick says that Superman 78 is the film that made him love movies.
classic.
Nice.
Classic film.
My brother is here, guys. Angel, because I know some of you guys. Angel.
I did it on purpose, John. I know it's Angel.
Wait, John. What is your nickname for him? What do you call him all the time?
I call him Gordo, which in Spanish translates to like fat.
Yeah. Wait. Why?
Okay, so
he's
it's
fat?
actually no, he's not at all fat.
No.
It's a term. It's a term of endearment in Hispanic culture, especially when you're younger. You call somebody gordo, which means like fatty or something, but it's more like a term of endearment than an actual like. It's not offensive at all. And so when he was little, he was a chubby baby and he was a chubby toddler. So we used to call him gordo because he was a little fatty. But he's not that anymore. But the name stuck.
When I see my girlfriend next, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, fatty." it's a term of endearment.
Jesus
Let
Christ.
go of him.
Joe.
No, you gotta say gordo.
Gordo.
You can't just say chubby. You gotta say gordo.
I get a chubby every time I see Dan.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Andy from Forgotten World of Movies says, "Hey guys, hope you're all doing well." We are.
Hey, how's it going?
You got to help me here, Joe. Is it Xanthi? Xanthi?
Xanthi.
Xanthi. Okay. He says, "Hi everyone," and Juicy Joe.
Ooh.
Welcome, Ricky. Awesome Arnold impression. He does the best Arnold impressions.
Oh,
You
wait.
thought you would cook up this story and drop the 6 of us in the meat grinder.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm so happy there's another Arnold in here. Come on,
Yes.
pump us up.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
What the hell are you?
By the way, the Margot Robbie thing. I didn't mean it.
Why would you bring it up again, Joe?
I don't know. Apparently, I want to go to jail.
You do.
What Margot Robbie thing? Nothing happened, Joe. Shh.
No.
Hector says that Host is better as well.
Yes, Shudder's film.
Yes, Host
Oh,
is
okay.
really
Host
good.
is great.
Yeah.
I love
Host
Host.
is really good.
It's
I
really
haven't
awesome.
seen it.
This is
I haven't
probably
seen
a
it.
good time. We got Margot Robbie coming in, everybody. Hey.
Ricky, wear a wig. Be Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a wig,
but
right?
I'm thinking if that happens, that Joe's going to be taken out in handcuffs and I'll be taken out with a blanket round me by the police.
Ricky, we called out a Tuesday.
All right.
Yo, hey guys, Carl asks us, what's the next movie you're planning to watch on the big screen? So gutted about Maverick being delayed. So for me, it's Shang-Chi. I'm watching it tomorrow. Joe, what about you?
Both really, that and Candyman, because I haven't watched it yet. I didn't get a chance last weekend. So I bought that and Candyman over the weekend.
Sean.
Same. No, not Candyman, but Shang-Chi for sure.
Dan, you've seen Shang-Chi, so what's your next one?
Probably Shang-Chi again.
Ricky.
Mr. Bond.
It's,
Of course.
sure.
It's got to be James Bond.
It's got to be. Jace.
At this point, Shang-Chi is the next one I'm going to see. Saw Free Guy recently.
Yes, and it was
good
so
one.
good.
Go see Free Guy. Holy hell! How dare I say
that movie?
that? And it could just be the excitement still of seeing it recently. That's like my favorite movie of the year so far. Just because I had I'm not kidding. Just because I had so much fun with it. When it comes to good times, look, that's what I'm looking for. When it comes to a movie, I just want to have a good time, whether it's because I get lost in a serious tale or a comedic adventure or an action-packed thriller or whatever, a combination of them. And that was just so unexpectedly pleasant. I love Ryan Reynolds so much.
I'm happy you liked it that much, Jace. For me, I think it's number 13. I did like Free Guy a lot, man.
I've only seen like so many movies that have come out this year, to be fair. You know what I mean? I've seen movies this year, but not like this year's movie. So maybe it's not as fair to compare But yeah, it's up there. It's definitely up there, man.
So good.
Patrick says that Carl is a legend. He is a legend.
It is.
Xanthi says, one for Ricky. You've piqued my interest since you were called old AF. May I ask how old you are?
Oh,
You never asked
that. You never asked that.
I'm 40 something.
And your age? We're not your penis size.
No, my penis size is only 2 inch off the floor. No. If I'm honest, my penis size is 3 inch. Then again, some women don't like it that thick, do they?
bigger than John's.
I'm 41.
You got more aroused in the last 10 seconds.
I think you're as old as Anthony. Isn't Anthony that old?
Is he?
44, I want to say.
My goodness, he doesn't look.
Oh, he's not that old.
Nice.
Yeah, no, 44.
But he's only got like a bum fluff beard, hasn't he?
Yeah, but that
He's
yo,
43 or 44.
yeah, Ant's got a whole family. He's got like 17 children.
Yeah,
17.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
about.
bet Christmas costs him a few quid, doesn't it? Jesus Christ.
He's
17 kids. Doesn't he have a telly?
Johnny just had another one. He just texts me now.
18. Man.
Kids.
No, wait. How many does he really have? What does he have? 2?
He needs to tie a knot in his knob.
I think 2, right?
Two or three, I think.
2.
I think it's. I think I've heard him say 2. I don't know for sure, but I think it's 2.
Ricky, you have a little girl? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've got a little 7-year-old girl.
Nice. I never knew that.
Yeah,
Nice.
Eloise.
John, what are you drinking?
Who?
John, what are you drinking?
Okay, so I'm drinking more than this, but this is a little shot bottle that was given to me by one of my wife's workers, and it's like this pomegranate liquor, and it's a Puerto Rican pomegranate liquor, and it's so good. It's very, very strong, but you don't. But it's very, very sweet, and the sweetness overpowers how strong the alcohol is.
Cool.
Love it.
Nice.
It's really good.
I would go. I like sweet drinks.
Yeah. AJ says, do any of you watch The Umbrella Academy and The Boys? If so, what are your thoughts on them? I have never seen The Boys. I have to get caught up. I will get caught up, but I haven't seen The Boys. I have seen The Umbrella Academy. I adore The Umbrella Academy. I have the very first graphic novel. I love it. I adore The Umbrella Academy.
John,
What do
you
you
would
guys
love The Boys. You would love The Boys, John.
I'm sure. I just haven't gotten around to it.
I don't like superhero stuff, but I will say I've seen The Boys and it is good.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had a
Because
feeling.
it's an anti-superhero. It's like vigilantes versus the sort of superheroes, and it's quite interesting.
That totally doesn't surprise me, Ricky. I would think that if there is anything superhero that you'd like, I would think that The Boys would be it. John, you're gonna love The Boys. It is so good. I haven't seen Umbrella Academy, but it's just there's no specific reason. Haven't gotten around to it. It does look like it'd be interesting, so I want to get around to that. But The Boys is amazing. I'm so excited for season 3. It so stretches the boundaries and imagination of what you would expect a typical superhero show or movie or anything to be. It's great. It's a really good realistic approach. If they really existed, how would it actually go? It'd probably be something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Homelander's amazing.
I'd say The Boys is. I think The Boys is wicked. It's like the anti-Avengers. If corporations own The Boys, that's what would happen in this day and age. That's how superheroes are go. They'd be like boxers or Formula One drivers with all the logos all over their suits and stuff. And I like the Umbrella Academy because I'm a big My Chemical Romance fan. So Gerard Way is the writer of it. So I've seen the first series. I haven't seen the second one just because of time.
It's so good.
But I love the first one. I love how. I think the first series, the first scene with the Phantom of the Opera song that was playing is one of my favorite openings to a TV show. You know, when they find out that their dad has died in the very beginning, and they're playing the Phantom of the Opera music, and like one's on the moon, and one's over here, one's over there. It's really violent as well. So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, if you loved the first season, the second season of the Umbrella Academy is so good.
I don't know
Like,
why
much-
I'm watching it.
Must be
So
watched.
much better. I think it's miles ahead better than season 1 of Umbrella
Really?
Academy.
Yes,
My
100%.
friend from work who put me off. He said it wasn't as good as the first one. And I just thought, oh, I'll watch it another time.
No
then.
way. No.
Oh, that's
And The
interesting.
Boys is amazing, like everyone said. Like The Boys has to be watched, and I cannot wait for the third season.
I can't wait.
Dan.
So I've seen episodes of each of them, but I'm not like caught up on both.
The
of them.
list grows.
The ultimate list.
All right, so let's go to Xanthi, who says, also, Shawn, White Lotus is amazing. What does everyone else think? I haven't seen White Lotus yet, guys. It's on HBO Max, but I'm going to get around to it. I just started watching Only Murders in the Building because Shawn told me to, and it is amazing. I love it. But White
I'm just
Lotus,
going to take a piss, guys, okay?
go ahead, Ricky. Go ahead.
I've got a bladder like a Zeppelin. Ugh.
Joe does too. Joe and Shawn do too. I'm surprised they haven't gone.
Like a
No, I've already been. I've been when I think about
We
2
both,
seconds
we,
ago.
both, we both already have.
Oh, really?
Sean, we got it down to a fine art form
Back.
now. We sort of duck in and duck out when no one knows. But honestly, Sean, White Lotus is so good. I love the soundtrack, the whole like tribal
Oh, yes.
animalistic music that kind of gives it that whole like pecking order. You know what I mean? Like who's
Yeah.
it's such a good show, and there's so many laugh out loud moments. It's quite ridiculous in that show.
And what I love about this show is that it is literally trying to look at human nature in such a very like blatant way. Like it's just like, this is how we are, this is how fucked up we are, and we're gonna show it. And that's what I think this show is brilliant. I'm so happy they renewed it for a second season.
No, it's great. It's one of my my favorite TV show of the year because it's you watch it and you think, I want to watch more. It's so good, so good.
What episode?
All I'll say, Sean, don't spoil it for anyone. The dad in the show.
I know.
I've only got he
Don't spoil it.
No, he's just hilarious to me.
Okay.
Steve Zahn.
Yeah, he's I love him.
I
as
like
an actor.
Steve Zahn a lot.
He kills me, but that scene at the end of episode 2 made me laugh out loud so badly.
Well, and then once you get to the finale, it's people are. It's a lot. That's all I have to say.
Hector says there's vomit on his sweater already, not spaghetti. Because God,
Let's call him ready to drop bombs, but it keeps on forgetting. Yeah, but see, that's not mine. That's like I did.
there is a rap battle today, guys. It's going to be.
Stop calling it a rap battle. We're both.
It's a rap battle.
We're both potentially going to be rapping. That's what's happening.
It's an epic rap battle, and it will be between.
Come on, Jace. Come on.
It will be between just Jace and Motor Mouth Ricky.
Oi, oi. Represent.
People talking about Ricky's soft son. Shit's absurd. You might as well stick a dick in your ear because you can fuck what you heard. Come on.
I love it.
Love it.
I love
Drop
it.
the mic.
Xanthi says, AJ, The Boys is awesome. Me and Joe watched both seasons and we were obsessed. Is that true, Joe?
We binged it. Absolutely binged it all the way through. I think we watched like 5 episodes of series 1 in the first day. Then we've done it all in one go.
Everything Horror says, oh, I heard it's just a lot of setup for a sequel. Is that for The Boys?
Dune.
No.
Dune. Yes, I've heard that too. I've actually heard that too. Guys, of course, we have more comments. We have more questions, blah, blah, blah. But we do have a 2-part skit today.
Oh, my.
We do skits every week, Ricky, if you didn't know. And this week we have a 2-parter. So with that being said, guys, here is part 1. Let me just take these banners out because they usually mess the video up.
We do it every week, don't we? We're so engrossed in the skit. We're like, oh, crap, we need to take it off.
That's what we yeah, I know, exactly. All right. Part 1, guys. Part 1.
Cool. Let's rock and roll. I can see myself.
The Lord, when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Oh my God!
You killed him! You fucking murdered him, you fucking bastard! What do I do now?
I'd knock that shit off if I was you.
What is going on? I don't know what is going on right now with the connection.
I can see it fine.
It's jumping a bit.
It's jumping a bit.
It is jumping a bit.
Let's start it from the beginning again. Let's see if it works out.
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance
Vengeance upon you.
For some reason, it's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and fix that. While that's happening, though, I want to see what Dan's answer would be for the question of the day while I try and fix that up.
So, Jurassic Park is one of mine. It's just Jurassic Park. Scream is another one of mine, kind of the same reason goes as Halloween, because it was the first horror movie. I know it's called a horror movie, but I wasn't that scared. I was expecting to be like terrified, but I wasn't scared. But it was one of the first ones, at least.
You and your horror badge.
What about The Conjuring 1, Dan?
Wait, what?
The Conjuring 1?
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's one of my first horror movies, though. The Conjuring 2 is my first horror movie in theaters, I think. Which is probably why I love it so much. But and then Harry Potter, The Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I felt it like I just watched it at 40x, and it feels so good watching it. Yeah.
All right, so Magpie says, "Hey guys." So it's Magpie guys, it's Paul.
Yes.
Glad to see you're all having a good time. Don't Breathe 2 is my movie for tonight. I haven't seen it yet. I decided to skip it because I thought it looked bad. And Joe, was I wrong? Was I wrong to think this?
The shambles of a movie. Honestly, there's nothing good about it. It's just like I said in my film, so many missed opportunities. And but yeah, it's just a shambles. Pointless sequel, terrible, not good movie.
The trailers made it look like he's a good guy, a bit of a victim.
But the thing is,
that's wrong.
They touch on that, but for like 2 seconds. It's like if you take a villain, it's like if Michael Myers was going to be the hero of the next Halloween. And it's like you do realize you've like butchered half this town. How can I get on your side? And it's just dumb. It's like basically, if you watch the trailer, both of them, every single of the best scenes in the film are in the trailer. Everything else is just stupid storytelling. So I'm so sorry, Magpie Movies. You just wasted your entire night on a mediocre movie.
He might like it, man.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
I got it.
Bye, Joe.
Yeah, I skipped that one too. Especially after Joe was telling me, I was like, I don't want to see it that much.
But don't see it, guys. Honestly.
Ricky, you haven't seen it, right?
No, I don't. Well, I'll catch it on Blu-ray, but I'm not going to rush out to see that because, as Joe said, how the fuck are they going to make him out to be a good guy?
He's not.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like Joe said, Michael Myers trying to be a lollipop man or something, helping kids across the road. It's not going to happen, is it?
It's terrible.
Yeah, come on, kids. Don't Freddy Krueger running a crash.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Jimmy Savile running a crash.
Oh no. No.
Ricky, did you like the first one? Did you like the first one, Ricky?
Yes, loved it. Really good
It
film.
was great. I think it was really
Yeah.
good. Really
Because again, at first you think he's the victim, and then he's got that poor lass in the cellar with the turkey baster full of spunk, and it's,
God.
yeah,
Guys,
Full of mother's nature.
yeah, absolutely, full of the baby batter.
Oh, God.
good question here from Drew. He says, who do you think is the best Indiana Jones villain? I think the villains in The Last Crusade.
I think it's the writers for Crystal Skull. I think
Yeah.
I love it. I'd like to go for
fucking
it.
answer.
Wow.
Villains.
Yeah, there's no other answer for that.
Yeah, no, John. I mean, you're gonna really try and follow that up right now? That was.
It's a great answer. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Guys,
Is it bad to say that aside from a Temple of Doom, they all kind of blend into me for me?
They're all Nazis, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
I was going to say, isn't Hitler in the Last Crusade? I would have thought he sort of comes pretty high up on the list of bad guys, doesn't he? He wasn't exactly a good bloke with good ideas, maybe, but he went about them the wrong way, didn't he?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oi.
Who's that?
That was me. Sorry.
and Florentina is leaving, so bye, Florentina.
No.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Click on it, like a point and click.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
I have a particular set of skills. I don't know who you are, but I will find you. And
Hi, Mom.
And I will kill you.
It was just actually the pizza guy. He was saying that he brought it. So I gotta go. I'm just joking. No idea who that was.
We used to do prank calls on the channel, Jace. I don't know if you ever saw them. We used to ring a place called Pizza Palace, but it always used to go flat on its face because he started laughing as well. I wanted him to go ballistic and fucking threaten me and everything, but it never happened.
Yo, Ricky, have you done where you call two places and have them talk to each other?
No, I've not tried that yet. It seems a bit complicated.
No, you call one place, you call another, and they talk to each other on speakerphone.
I might give it a go.
It's funny. There's a video out there with two Chinese restaurants.
Yeah.
They call one Chinese restaurant and another one, and they put them on speakerphone, and they're just going back and forth like, yeah, what you want? Like, what? You call here first. And they're just arguing and screaming at each other because they're so confused.
You want back with that?
Cats. They want cats.
Oh, no.
Cats. They're going to start COVID-20 now, aren't they?
Oh my God.
Hector says, dude, Temple of
Sorry,
Doom.
Shawn.
I remember freaking out at the sacrifice scene as a kid. I didn't see Temple of Doom as a kid, but I've always heard that from people that the sacrifice scene freaked them out as a kid.
It's amazing. But it's the little doll on his head that freaked me out the most.
Yeah.
Kalima, shock today.
I want that as a ringtone from Ricky.
Kalima, shock today.
I'll be in church. 1 second, guys. Hello?
AJ, he says, are any of you looking forward to Pixar's Turning Red? I'm personally very excited since it's set in my hometown of Toronto.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's in Canada. I think she's wearing a jersey with a maple leaf on it, and I think that's the little hint that we get. I am very excited for it. I don't know if you know this, AJ, but I am a huge Pixar fanatic. I love Pixar. I have their logo tattooed on my calf. I have the whole collection. I adore Pixar, so I am very much looking forward to Turning Red.
Do Canadians really have flip-top heads like on South Park?
Yeah. I've been to Canada a bunch of times. Yeah, they do.
We should have asked Eric Thorpe.
I know. Where's Eric?
Thanks for having me, buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just watch the episode with Eric Thorpe, and you'll.
So yes,
I'm so excited for this movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you guys excited? Ricky, do you even know? Are you into animation, Ricky?
Yep.
Awesome.
I've got to be. I watch them with my daughter, so it's like, fucking Christ. But no, even before my little girl came along, you know, Toy Story, Transformers the movie. Come on.
Yeah.
The original, the cartoon, not the Michael Bay shite.
Yeah.
I got the touch.
Even though with the newer Transformers, I do like Bumblebee. I really liked Bumblebee.
But that wasn't Michael Bay, was it? That was like a spin-off film, and that was better than the big budget ones, wasn't it? I thought that was really good.
Yeah, it was
5 minutes
produced by Michael Bay.
Michael Bay done on Cybertron.
Say again, Joe.
I was saying the first 5 minutes of Bumblebee were better than anything Michael Bay done with the war on Cybertron.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
I don't understand.
Bumblebee reminded me more of the original cartoon.
Yeah. Yes. I don't understand how they just don't have like a full-blown movie of them on Cybertron. Just like actually, there's something. It's not the greatest thing ever, but if you're a fan of the original cartoon, there is a series on Netflix where it's like War for Cybertron or something like that, and it's a couple of multiple series. And I gotta hand it to them; they actually do a pretty damn good job. It is the most reminiscent of the old cartoon while still being modern. And I give them a lot of credit for kind of paying respect to that and everything. They don't have Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime.
Oh.
And yeah, I know. And they don't have Frank Welker as Megatron, which are like the two main voices. But I have to say, of course, there's no beating them. But the people that they got do a decent job. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they at least hang in there. They hold their own. So anyway, if you like the old cartoon, give that a watch. It is really worthwhile.
I don't think it's around in the UK, that one.
Oh, shoot, really?
Not even on.
Well, you
Netflix
got Gunpowder
is
Milkshake on
the
Netflix,
UK
didn't you? It's coming out in the cinema this month in this country.
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah, you get some good stuff. We get fuck all.
Guys, we're just getting Rugrats and Hey Arnold this month, so literally, we're quite behind.
Hey Arnold.
I got it.
The
Paul,
old cartoon, a recess.
Paul says that he was very disappointed with the Green Knight. I was as well. I know, Shawn, you were very disappointed. And he's asking me if I've seen The Dry yet. I haven't. I haven't seen The Dry yet, Paul.
See
I have.
the guy, Jonathan?
One day. One day.
It's in the UK now on Now TV, which is like HBO.
Yeah, they have it on Amazon Prime over here. I just haven't seen it yet. It's crazy because the day that I saw Sound of Violence, it was between that and The Dry, and I chose Sound of Violence, and I regret it because I did not like that movie.
Okay. I'm going to say this right now. Sound of Violence, there is a reason why I gave it the grade that I gave it. Because it did something different and something exciting. It's not perfect, but The Dry is far better.
Cool. Guys, I think this is Carlos, right? From String Kings?
Yes.
Yes. What's up, Carlos?
Whoa, hey.
He says, have any of y'all caught the show The Other Two? If not, please do. I haven't. Shawn, have you? I'm relying on you here.
I've never seen. I haven't even.
If Shawn hasn't seen it, it doesn't exist in my book.
I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
Ricky, have you seen it?
Never heard of it.
No, same.
Yeah.
Shawn, this is just a quick side question. Is there anything that you're aware of that you refuse to watch? Like exists, but you're like, no, I'm not watching that.
Cinderella.
Oh God,
you, Dan.
Is that really your answer?
I mean, it definitely is one of my answers. Yeah. So I mean, it looks terrible. I feel like people are not going to like it. It has James Corden, and he created the idea of it.
What? Oh my God!
So for me, I'm like, ooh, hard pass.
I can't stand. Ricky, what do you think of James Corden? I can't stand the guy.
I think the guy's a cunt.
Thank you. I cannot stand that.
I'll tell you what. I've just spent £4,000 on a new telly, and I'm glad he's not on it because I'd end up putting a brick through the fucking screen.
Oh man, the hate for James Corden is real.
It's real, man. Yeah, like none of us like him. None of us.
I must admit, I need to apologise for him because he's from this country and now he's over there, isn't he? So I do wholeheartedly, on behalf of the UK public, apologise for James Corden.
No, well, I'm thanking him for taking him.
Don't bring him back.
Send him back.
We don't want him.
Send him back.
I want Graham Norton. Can we switch?
Yes.
Oh, Graham, no, we're keeping him.
No.
I love Graham Norton.
He's a proper happy camper, isn't he? I love that guy.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh Lord.
Oh, Paul says that the movie for him is Ghostbusters.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I think I'm the last one here, right? Or Jace, are you next? Have you gone yet, Jace? All right, so we're just gonna skip you. We're just gonna skip you. Go ahead, Jace.
Geez, that is such a tough question to answer. Because I feel like just movies in general, like just kind of, and I know that's such a stupid answer, but like that was what kind of changed me. But okay, one of probably the first ones, maybe.
Pardon me, sorry.
That was fucking epic.
Amazing.
That was
No,
great.
the timing was great.
Guys, and
Yes,
that
it
just,
was.
that just reminds me.
How did that remind you of that?
Jace, he just called you out, all right? He just called you out subconsciously. You just don't realize it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jace, come on, man.
Probably the first one that I could think of is Batman. So the first one with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson.
Nice, man.
So I think it's because like I already was a huge fan of Batman and the Joker. At that point, like the Joker was already my favorite character of everything, even at an early age. And so it's not even like Jack Nicholson was the best interpretation of it, but I really enjoyed it. It fit that movie so well. And also I think it's just because like it didn't feel like a typical movie. It felt like almost if you brought animation to life, and I obviously credit that to Tim Burton's directing and his vision with it and everything. But yeah, I think that was part of one of the reasons why that's one of the first movies that stood out to me like that really got me like appreciating like, wow, look at what you can do with a movie.
Also, that actually as well, that got a new rating in the UK as a 12.
Really?
It used to be PG, then 15. And then when Batman came out, it became 12.
Oh.
Wow.
There you go, Joe. Obviously a bit young for that.
A bit crusty. I
So
was gonna
guys,
say,
I'm able to show you all the skits. You won't see us reacting to it, but we will all be able to see the skit.
yay.
After the skit and after our reaction, let's fly through some comments. But with that being said, let's see part 1 of the skit.
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Oh my god! You killed him! You fucking murdered him, you fucking bastard! What do I do now?
I'd knock that shit off if I was you.
I guess you can say I like my bad guys shaken, not stirred.
The hell was that? You unleashed 1,000 rounds on those fuckers and you still missed?
Bond. John Bond.
I couldn't care less who you are.
I'm an international secret spy with a hanking for a panking.
I'm gonna pretend that I wasn't slightly aroused by that. So, what are you, James Bond without the British accent?
No. I'm almost like James Bond.
Yeah, I can see, with all the bullet holes in the wall and none in those two.
And I do have a British accent.
That literally makes no fucking sense.
Well, I'm not really doing it for the money. Anyway, I just need to distract these a-holes while I got their briefcase too.
Oh, okay. In my defense, the way he bit his lower lip gave me chills.
Sorry, stupid. That was
Never forgotten.
That was really good. That cracked me up. That was really good.
Oh
That
my
was
god.
stupid. Oh
Yeah.
god.
Hanging for a panking. That one's gonna last.
Oh man, that was so. My stupid humor really loved that sketch.
My cheeks hurt. Yeah, they've already been hurting, but they're really hurt right now.
We just wanted to do something stupid.
What'd
That
you
was
think,
great.
Ricky?
I thought it was me and Pablo at first, but it wasn't. It was
The
Sam and
similarity
John.
was so close.
No, that's too good.
I love that video, by the way, Ricky. I love the fact that you put blackface
I
on,
know.
bro.
And yes.
Ricky, tell them the story you told me about the
Oh,
lady
Lord.
that approached your car.
There's a lady 2 doors down, black as the ace of spades, and just as I've got a convertible, and just as we're pulling up after we've been filming that, her Bentley pulled up, and then she got out and started walking over to my car, and me and Pablo quickly, I'm putting the roof up quick, just looking forward like I couldn't see her approaching the car, and she's just staring through the window at me. And I'm just sort of sat looking forward, talking to Pablo, like, what do we fucking do now? What do we fucking do? And anyway, she knocked on the window, so I got the window down. She goes, "What you doing, Rick?" I just look, I've got this big afro on and my face is back.
Oh,
And she goes, "You crazy boy!" God.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Humor,
Yeah.
huh? I
Can
love
just
it,
say
man.
It's the funniest stream I think we've done. I've laughed like this from the start until now. That sketch was hilarious, and just the whole thing's made me laugh. My cheeks are generally hurting, and these cheeks are also generally hurting.
There is 2 parts, so part 2 will be soon. Part
I
2
can't
will be
wait.
coming. Guys, let's like breeze through some comments here. We're like very behind.
Let's go for it.
Lisa says, "Glad it's not just me that hates the
Me
Sydney
and Lisa
character,
just
though."
resonate, don't we? Me and Lisa, we're just on the same page on every level when it comes to
always
Yeah.
on the same page.
I'm on the same page with Dan. That's why I love Dan. Everything horror says, "Oh no, it's very much a horror film." LOL. This is concerning Scream because I think Ricky said that it's not a horror film,
Yeah.
It's an
and
homage.
Hector is saying that. What, Joe?
It's an homage to a
Oh, okay. I thought you said, "Let's move on."
and that as well. But it's also a homage.
And then Patrick says,
That's what it is.
The Frighteners.
Yeah, with Michael J. Fox. That's the film.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And
There we go. She wins on the case.
and then Hector says The Frightened.
We're close.
Close, but not there just yet.
And news, She Wine is doing episode 5. She Wine episode 5 on The Frighteners. That's cool.
There, see, she wine is bang on it, like a carb on it.
Always
Cool. AJ says, movie that made me realize I love film is Tarzan back in 99. I was 4 years old when I saw it in theaters. It is my earliest memory of any movie.
Yeah.
According to my mother, I saw Tarzan in theaters. I don't remember.
It's a great film. Great, it's very underrated Disney film in my opinion. It's really good.
Yeah.
Phil Collins, I don't know why he went that hard on the soundtrack to Tarzan.
You'll be in my heart.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, are you talking shit on Phil Collins right now?
No,
No,
dude,
I
I'm
feel
saying
fine.
I don't know why he went that hard because it's amazing, the soundtrack.
It's amazing. Okay.
Yeah,
Better than the
It
movie.
shouldn't have been South Park.
it's better than the movie.
Yeah, man. Then I like the movie, but it's better than the movie.
Yeah.
Ricky, you
Morgan.
seen Tarzan?
I've not seen Tarzan. That's one of the few Disney films I've not seen. That and is it Pocahontas? Never seen it.
That's
yeah.
boring to me.
Yeah, that's a skippable one.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Tarzan again. I think the best Disney film is the Jungle Book remake. I fucking love that film.
It's really good.
I like it too. I think it's one of my favorite live action Disney films. But
I didn't like the original Jungle Book. I mean, like the brawl at the end was Baloo pulled Shere Khan's tail, and then that was about it. Yeah, whereas in the remake, they went at it, didn't they? I was like,
yeah, with the fire and yeah.
go on, Baloo! Go on, Baloo! Back
Have
to him!
you guys seen Mowgli?
No,
Yes, that was good as well.
Never
Did
seen
you?
it.
Okay. I'm curious. Do you like Mowgli or the live action Jungle Book better? Because I like
in Jungle Book.
Yeah, same, Ricky. I'm on the same boat with you. Now, I like Mowgli. I didn't think Mowgli was going to be that good. And when I did see it on Netflix, I'm like, my God, Andy Serkis did a phenomenal job with this film.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it's 2/3 amazing. And then that third act was so bad. I am like, I'm almost going to turn this off. I'm almost going to turn this off. That's how bad I thought the third act of Mowgli was. Now, overall, I have a good consensus toward it, though.
Yeah.
Cheers, John.
Because I absolutely love both so much. I think they did such a good job on both. It actually surprises me that two such good and different interpretations of the same piece came out so close to each other. But yeah, no, I think maybe it's because like the slightly darker, if you were grittier take on Mowgli, I think maybe that's, if anything, what resonated with me more.
Remember, they're based on books. So Jungle Book isn't like an original story by Disney. It's based on a book. Like Mary Poppins was based on the book, but they put music.
Rudyard Kipling, wasn't it? Was it Rudyard Kipling?
Yeah.
Then it was like Ricky. You may have seen it, but remember the old Jungle Book, the old one, not the cartoon. Yeah. And that was good, I thought. You know, where like with the big snake and stuff and the crocodile. That was pretty good. Very underrated. Like almost like Sinbad-ish in the way it was made. If anyone's seen it.
It's like nobody talks about the original Lord of the Rings anymore, do they? The
animated one.
Oh, good.
The animated film one, that they used real actors and then animated it.
It was the rotoscope they did that one, didn't they? But they never filmed the last part of it. They done the first part and the second part, but they never concluded it with Return of the King. They
ran out of budget apparently or something. I don't know.
And then they released a Return of the King movie that was really, really bad.
Oh, did they? I didn't know.
I didn't know they'd done that.
So they did the Lord of the Rings, the first two parts, and they released it as a film, and then they did a Return of the King movie to finish it, but then it failed miserably because it's.
Oh dear, that's news to me. Interesting.
I'll have to look out for that then.
Yeah, never knew that.
Mitchell, the movie man. Mitchell, the movie man says Quantum of Solace for me. He says that's the worst between the three that I think it was Drew made us choose over. Patrick says Mission Impossible 1 was a pile of dog.
Patrick, what are you talking about, Sunshine?
And M2 was outstanding.
Whoa!
Is Patrick winding you up?
I just read the second part. He's having a laugh.
I think he is.
Let's see what he says. Where's the Palma film was the first Mission Impossible?
No, it's a good film.
Rather watch Miss Samar than the first.
I think
Mission.
that's also a good film.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's talking about.
Patrick, what's up, bro? I gotta say this: Mission Impossible 1, it's overrated. It's overrated.
It is, yeah.
Pile of dog crap. I wouldn't say pile of dog crap. And M2 being outstanding. Dude, that for me, that's a pile of dog crap. I don't like Mission Impossible 2. I don't. And
I wouldn't say it's dog crap. I'd say it's cat crap.
It's worse. But for Patrick, cat crap.
Yeah.
And then Miss Samar. Have you seen Miss Samar, Ricky?
No, I've not. That's one of the films. It's supposed to be a bit strange, isn't it? That one.
It's really strange. Really.
Yeah.
It's made by the same guy that made Hereditary. It's really good.
That was good, but then I thought the ending just ruined it all. It was just
Hereditary.
Really, I liked it.
I loved Hereditary.
It was gruesome where that kid stuck their head out the window and got decapitated and everything. But then it just got a bit stranger and stranger, didn't it? I thought.
No, you got to watch it again, Ricky.
I've got it on Blu-ray. I'll have to catch it again.
You got to watch it again.
And there was another one that I just didn't know what the fuck was going on. Is it Mother?
Oh, yeah.
Lawrence.
What the fuck was going on there?
It's biblical metaphors. That's what it was.
There you go. Then. That's why I didn't get it.
He also says the Bourne Legacy was way better than expected. It showed Renner when sober can carry a film. Is he not sober? I didn't know he.
Yo, can't you tell when he's Hawkeye? He is just
he likes to drink.
He's wasted.
Wasted.
On Route 1.
The View with Drew says, what's a movie scene that scared you when you first saw when you first saw it. For me, the scene in Spider-Man where Norman Osborn becomes the Goblin and kills the Doctor, and when Green Goblin dies, it was shocking. So let's kind of go like lightning round on this. We still have a lot of comments.
Okay,
Cool.
For me, and I said this, I think it was on Joe's channel. When I was a kid, I was very, very scared of Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey because the prosthetics on Jim Carrey were terrifying to me. And at the time, I think I might have been like 5 years old, maybe a little younger than that. And it was really scary to me. Ricky.
My first real taste of terror was Poltergeist 2.
No.
Oh, the what's
the
it
old
called?
man.
Reverend Kane.
Yeah, the Reverend.
Damn.
So I don't know if I would have said it if Drew didn't say it just now, but the Green Goblin scene when he's talking to himself in the mansion, that really scared me when I was a kid. I don't know. I think that'd be my answer. Oh no, wait. Scary Movie 3. I think Scary Movie 3 I saw before Scream even. That I was so scared by for some reason.
It's a comedy.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah, so that.
Jace.
Wait, I'm so curious. What the hell in Scary Movie 3 scared you?
Leslie Nielsen is president.
The Ring. I think it was The Ring.
Yes, the ring.
The Ring.
Okay. Okay. So it's not like the first scene that ever scared me, but a scene that like actually like I don't know, it just had a moment that scared me more than I expected it to. Is I think it's in the very first Lord of the Rings where Bilbo, when like right Gandalf is talking to Bilbo and like he's trying to I don't know they're talking about the ring, right? And it's like at the very beginning and out of nowhere he gets like this creepy like demonic face for like a brief moment. You know what I mean? That like dude to this well I shouldn't say it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but since the last time I saw it, when that moment happens, it's just like a fuck man, what the jeez.
Yeah.
So that's just something it like stands out as the first thing that jumped into my mind when that was brought up.
Shawn.
Jace, you just gave me a hard on. I'm sorry. Okay, so we did this.
Oh my God. Come on.
So, we did this on Joe's channel already, but there's this animated movie called Happily Ever After, and Vincent Price plays this crazy vampire witch bat creature, and it is one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen in my life. So that would be my pick.
Joe.
Two really quick. The librarian scene in Ghostbusters 1 and the wolf that chases Atreyu all the way through Never Ending Story freaked me out as a kid. So those two scared the crap out of me when I was little.
I like it. For Hector, it's in Batman Returns when the penguin bites a guy's nose off.
That was more funny to me.
That's your sense of humor, though, Joe.
For Mitchell, he says that Star Wars and The Dark Knight made him love movies.
Interesting.
So, nice one. AJ says, do you think we'll ever get a MCU Young Avengers movie or Disney Plus series? And would you be interested? Yeah, Jace, take it.
Well, I mean, at least just a very quick yes, 100%. It seems like they're totally building up to that. All right, they're laying the foundation right now as we speak. WandaVision introduced Speed and Wiccan. The Captain America. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. What is his name? The Falcon and the Winter Soldier introduced. It's Isaiah Bradley's grandson. He basically is like a young Captain America. What's that?
Elijah, right?
Yeah, Elijah, and then he has a certain hero name that he goes by, and again, he's like a Captain America-esque type of person, and like literally, there's a couple more that it seems like Ironheart is like kind of a part of it. So I mean, there's already a series for Ironheart. There's so many things that already are laying the foundation for that to be, and this is kind of funny because like I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the Young Avengers, but based on the way that they're starting everything, I'm totally down for it at this point. It's like, yeah, bring it on. It seems like it's about to be some cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This is why I'm kind of disappointed with Warner Brothers, because I think Young Justice is better than Young Avengers. So I'd have preferred to have seen a Young Justice with Wally West and the Beetle and you know what I mean, that kind of thing.
The closest thing they got right now is Titans.
That's it. Like, a live action Teen Titans movie would be so cool to see with Deathstroke as the villain.
Anybody else want to add to that before I move on?
Ricky has fucked off from the chat. Please leave a message.
No.
Banana poop. 2021 is the 40th anniversary of An American Werewolf in London and Excalibur. Correct me if I'm wrong, Banana poop, but wasn't the 40th anniversary of American Werewolf a week ago, like last Monday? I think it was like last Monday.
Exactly. Yeah, it was because they done the box set for it, didn't they? With the pub sign.
Yeah.
Slaughtered lamb.
Slaughtered lamb, yeah.
And I still haven't seen Excalibur. I haven't seen Excalibur.
Nor have I. Never seen it.
I've seen it, yeah.
Lisa says swap bodies with Mr. Amazon Andy JC and transfer all his money into my account.
I think he's the CEO of Amazon. Just bang all his money into your account and you're sorted for the rest of your life.
Oh
Lisa,
my God.
Even
with $500 billion, $500 billion as sweetener, I seriously struggle with a Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos.
Florentina says I'd swap with Zendaya because she's an absolute queen, but she's also dating Tom Holland, and Florentina adores Tom Holland. She's always talking about him.
Florentina knows what's up.
McGuire's bad, but Zendaya's wicked.
Joe will forever now be Juicy Joe.
I mean, I've always thought that, but
I like it. I like Juicy Joe. Joe, next week, change your name. Change the tag on your little thing.
I'm just gonna get a costume as a strawberry next time we just say it.
Juicy Joe. Which movie do you think is worse, Justice League 2017 or Batman and Robin?
Ooh,
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, Batman.
I think Batman and Robin is hilarious, but Justice League tried. That makes sense. Batman and Robin was going for the 1960s Adam West feel to it. Really cheesy. It's terrible, but I can watch it and be like, oh my God, this is terrible, but it's hilarious. Whereas Whedon was really trying to be something, and it didn't hit the mark. Whereas Batman and Robin is just so funny to watch. You can watch it with friends drunk or sober and rip the crap out of it, but you still get to the end and have a laugh. With Whedon, you can't because it's painful.
Is Batman and Robin the one with Arnie as Mr. Freeze?
Yeah.
Yes.
Stay in the cooler.
You are not sending me to the cooler.
Dude, yeah, Justice League, the what do they call it? The Justice League.
Yeah.
Is what
Yes.
that is
Nice
it.
smile.
Joe, you couldn't have said it better, man. That's exactly why it is. That's the worst of the two. Because Batman and Robin, exactly. I could sit down, I could at least laugh at, have a good time with, because you understand what it is. Even understanding what it is, you can't really sit down and necessarily enjoy. I feel like Justice League 2007. It has moments. It has moments that are decent, but
I took my mum to see it, and I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed to make her lose 2 hours of our life watching that film.
Dan, which one would you choose?
Batman and Robin is worse.
Yeah.
I definitely don't hate Justice League 2017 as much as you guys, though.
It's bad, right? Like I can agree it's bad, but I'm with you, Dan. Like I don't hate it like everyone else.
get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here, kid. Get my pizza.
Dude, Jesus Christ. Again, it has good moments, but you really, I mean, again, it's all opinion
Good
based.
moments were created by Zack Snyder and everything else. The best moments from the film were in the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
I think that was terrible was in the Whedon cut.
Right.
So,
and that's why it's like, again, I will definitely say, like, if you throw on the Whedon cut, can I watch it? I'll watch it, but like, again, I'm not going to enjoy it except for those brief little moments. And that's why it's like, even that you're going to say, like, overall that it's not just a less enjoyable movie. Again, Batman and Robin, at least it's like consistent all the way through. It doesn't feel like it's two movies thrown together. That's what the Justice League feels like to me.
Batman and Robin is a really good comedy.
Yeah, it is. Exactly. That's exactly what it is, Sean. You just got to watch it as a really bad 1960s movie set in 1998.
And it's kind of fun, whereas I feel like the Justice League is a pile of garbage.
Like that scene at the end where Batman sees Superman break in to fight Steppenwolf, and that smile that Batman pulls where he's fangirling. I literally I died a little. I lost 10 years of my life. I've got about 2 hours to live based on my drinking habits of late and that movie combined.
So
they just make Batman a complete bitch in that movie.
Yeah, he's like fangirl Superman. He's like, no.
Yeah.
Lisa says next movie at the Flicks will probably be Night House. Really enjoyed your review, Dan.
I love that.
Great review, Dan. I haven't seen Night House. That is also a movie that I want to see. It's on my list up there with films. It's Night House and Coda for me. Those are 2 films I haven't seen yet.
I thought Coda's going to be really good.
Yeah, but those are like my top 2 right now. Is Coda and the Night House. Ricky, have you seen Night House? Have you heard of Night House?
No, I've heard of it. I've not seen it.
Do you know who they should have cast in that film though? Dakota Fanning.
Let's see how long we keep him out.
Yeah, just keep him out.
I liked it, Joe.
Thanks, Ricky.
49. This is when they were asking how old Ricky is. Is 49?
I thought 49. I thought 49 was a 69, but it's where you IOU one.
Have you seen his 10-year-old Facebook picture?
That old?
She's talking about Anthony.
Anthony, I'm going to hide in a hole.
No,
we're killing it. We're killing it, guys. We're killing it. No,
having a good time.
Ricky's
killing it. Ricky is
killing it.
Great guess.
Where the heck was I? Oh snap! It's Kevin.
Oh my!
Great Kings. What's up, studs? In honor of Ricky's channel name, what is the oldest movie you've seen?
Oh no!
The oldest movie I've seen.
I'll be quick with mine, and I know it straight away. Mine's the original King Kong from 1933.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz.
Nosferatu.
Mine's Wizard of Oz, probably.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz.
When did the Wizard of Oz come out? Was that after 93? It was after 33, wasn't it?
39, 38, or 39?
I think it was King Kong was the first one of mine.
When did Casablanca come out?
That came out in 2010, I think.
Ricky, what's the oldest movie you've seen?
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu, yeah.
That was 19.
22.
Yeah, it was a silent one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
22.
Casablanca came out in 1942, by the way.
Say it again, Sam.
My pick would be The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. And I think that's from the 20s.
Very obscure. I like
Tim Burton was inspired by him. And
Interesting.
It's actually a really good movie.
Do you know your Jace?
I mean, I was gonna say Casablanca because I had to watch that in like a film class, and I just immediately assumed that has to be like the oldest thing I've seen. I haven't seen all of Nosferatu, but I have seen bits and pieces of that. There's basically a buddy of mine. His dad was like super into everything horror, and I mean old horror, like the origins of like kind of stuff. So
Hammer horrors and stuff.
So yeah. Well, and so like he had that on, and so I remember catching glimpses of it. But I guess if you want to say a full film front to back, probably Casablanca, or maybe the King Kong, I guess, because that's older. I didn't realize that was older, so I would say that one then.
So guys, I've been practicing a little bit of like magic, and I know how to give Joe a heart attack.
Oh no.
Oh! Nothing.
It was nothing. It was nothing.
Nothing happened.
Joe, you got some explaining to do.
No, he doesn't.
What's going on? My testicles. No, come back. Come back.
No, Joe, you got no explaining to do. There's nothing that we were just messing with them. Yep, there was
Yeah,
It's
Heck
an
is very
inside joke.
implied.
It's an inside joke.
That's right, Hector. That's right, Hector. There is nothing. We were just messing with Joe. Just
It was.
fucking with him
Exactly
because
what
we
it
haven't
was.
shot the shit in a while.
So Ricky, Lisa's with you with Nosferatu. Nosferatu.
Oh,
Good choice, Lisa.
Xanthi says the only thing that would be in handcuffs is Joe's junk while I hang him from a tree.
That's
Oh my
in
God.
England we call that a Wednesday. Okay, so after me and Ricky, that's what me and Xanthi do on a Wednesday. Okay, we're very kinky in the UK.
By the time you get to Friday,
But like, yeah,
Joe, what the hell happened with Christina Aguilera?
it was on my Spider-Man live stream where someone brought up like Christina Aguilera, and I said, "Oh yeah, back in the day, in that dirty video with Redman, she was amazing."
oh yeah,
And then she just remembers it, you know, remembers it.
That's not fair.
I woke up with a knife on my throat one day. She was like, Christina Aguilera, and I was like, I meant Betty White. You know what I mean? I was like, please don't hurt me. Yeah, she's not a jealous type. She's just very angry.
Hector says, "Are you guys looking forward to *Malignant*?" Ricky, have you seen the trailer for it?
yep. Anything with James Wan, I'm all over.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely. I think he can't go wrong with his horrors.
It also looks like a very much Italian horror
Yeah.
back from the 70s, like Suspiria. And
Yeah.
there's so many, but from the poster, it looks very, very like reminiscent of those days. Like with The Conjuring and Sinister, it was very much homage to, like the Poltergeist films and those types of
Sinister.
films. Yeah, Sinister.
Insidious.
Yes, that's. I was getting confused them two, but I think this one's like an homage to the 70s Italian films. Looks
Yeah.
really good.
I think he always hits the nail on the head with his horror.
Jace, what do you think?
So it's funny because I remember watching the trailer and I remember throwing into the group chat when I watched it, and but I also remember being like, I thought it was decent looking, and I also remember being like kind of underwhelmed only because so many people were just like, holy shit beforehand. So like I watched it and I was just like, yeah, it looks interesting. I don't know what everyone's holy shitting about though. But again, I feel like I'd actually have to rewatch it. I know it's just a trailer, but nonetheless, it wasn't anything that I was like, I could skip this. It was kind of like, yeah, I'd watch this for sure.
Yeah, so
Because I agree. I think that the way Ricky put it, at least even regardless of how I felt about the trailer, I agree with the comment about like James Wan seems to be like he just really gets the genre, right? And so that I highly respect. And so if anything, again, the trailer is just edited by some person that's not James Wan, right? So the film is his thing. So I'd be still very much willing to see what he did with the film.
He's
I
very
like-
innovative.
no, you're fine. I like how you put it, Jace. The trailer is not edited by James Wan because I don't necessarily have a problem with the trailer for *Malignant*, but the trailer for *Malignant* didn't psych me. If it wasn't by James Wan, there's a big possibility that if I had a busy weekend when it came out, I wouldn't go see it. But it's the fact that it's James Wan that I'm excited for it, not because of the trailer, solely because of the name behind it, James Wan.
Yep.
John Bond.
The name Bond.
Get out of here.
No, I'll just say quickly, I hope that *Malignant* was worth leaving The Conjuring 3 for.
Oh, I hope so. Man.
Ooh, good point.
That's a really
really good point.
Yep.
Dude, *Conjuring 3*, not a bad movie, but a misfire, I would say.
Total
I knew it would be.
Yeah.
I've not seen it. I've got it coming on Monday. It's out on Monday in this country on Blu-ray. I've pre-ordered. I knew it wasn't going to be great because I heard it's not even a haunted house. It's more of a courtroom thing. And I saw Joe's review. And
It's not even a
Not
courtroom
even
thing,
that.
actually.
Yeah,
It's like
not
2
even-
seconds of that, and the rest of it is like it's completely different. It goes from the whole poltergeist exorcism thing to very almost X-Files Monster of the Week.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very weird.
So I'm looking forward to watching it, but at the same time, I wasn't in a rush to go to the cinema for it because you still had to wear face masks and everything to go to the cinema back then, and I'm like, fuck that.
No, I feel you. What the heck is this, Joe?
I think it's about Margot Robbie and has Harley Quinn.
Nothing. But just Margot Robbie's a great Harley Quinn. That's all we have to say about her.
Better get me some hot pants then, Lisa.
Well, she's got to get them off me first, all right? They're comfortable.
Banana Poop says that skit, even with technical issues, is still better than Suicide's crack.
Wait, the first one, right?
No,
The first
second
one?
doesn't like it.
No, they don't like the new one.
No, this new one. He didn't like it. He didn't like it at all.
I think it's a UK thing. Honestly, it's so weird, isn't it?
It has to be a UK thing. Like, it's beloved in the US.
Yeah, no, wait, just whoa. It's
Jake,
been,
this is so 4 weeks ago, by the way.
hey.
Hey.
So fucking what? Dude, it's just, I mean, like, of course, have your own feelings, have your own opinions, but like, I don't know. The first thing I always think, as bad as it is, I'm always like a person to be like, oh, you don't need to compare the first and the second one. It doesn't always need to be a comparison. But I can't help but compare it. I think it's not just because it's like it's not looked at as a direct sequel. You know what I mean? They consider whatever it is they consider it. It's so much better than the first one, though.
Good. It's
like, and like, yeah, even if you don't compare it to the first one, it's just, yeah, it's like, it's actually a pretty decent movie. Like, there's so many times where I understand there's so much stuff to watch, and watching stuff twice, especially if you didn't like it the first time around, is, you're hesitant to do so. Watch it a second time, though. Just when you don't know what else to do, just throw it on in the background, and you'll probably have such a different look at it.
I think
Listen, Jay, stick to Mr. Blanca, all right?
I'm going to go watch that right now.
I'll join you.
I'll
Watch along with me and Jace.
People were really disappointed with the film just because there's so many, spoiler alert, there's people that die, and it subverts expectations. It's doing something that might not make you happy, but at the end you see exactly what the vision was. And to me, that's why I think that movie is so freaking great. And I get why people don't like it, but I think it's definitely worth watching and worth a second watch if you didn't like it the first time.
Cool.
So speaking about this, because Lisa says that she can't believe that Banana Poop is sitting on the toilet while watching this. And Banana Poop is saying that it's helping. And Xanthi's asking, what is he doing on the toilet? You know what? This brings me to a question. Because I was going to talk about hot sauce for a second. But here's a question, guys. When's the last time you crapped your pants? Ricky?
Last week.
You want to explain?
I gambled on a fart and lost.
You hit snake eyes, did you?
So for me, I was in high school, and I remember that for lunch that day, they had a pulled pork sandwich with some baked beans, and I ate it. And it's kind of the same thing with you, Ricky. As I was walking to the last period of the day, I gambled on a fart and lost.
Yep.
That was the last time I crapped my pants. What about you, Dan?
And you've got to do that fucking waddle with your knickers around your ankles, haven't you? When you're trying to fucking get it cleaned up, it's fucking horrible.
It's bad. It's bad. Dan.
So when I couldn't make it to the before this stream, well, that was why. No.
What are you talking about, Dan?
No. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know when the last time I did.
So today.
Today.
I can tell you mine, but it's. I need to tell you.
Abridge it, Joe, because it's really long.
No,
I know your story.
It's a very famous story.
Yeah.
This story.
So I'll be really quick with it. Basically, I used to suffer from IBS years ago when I was a bar manager. And I had a Christmas meeting for a Christmas party down in Knightsbridge, down in London. And there's a pub down there. And I was on the train. I had 5 minutes before the next station stopped before I got there, and I could feel my IBS kicking in, and I had to go. I was done. It was game over for me. I was going to go there and then. I thought there'd be a toilet at the station. Got off the train. I was holding it in. I was like, little tear down my eye. I thought, I'm 25 and I'm about to shit myself on a train. Anyway, so I'm literally walking up on the escalator going up, and I'm thinking, oh my God, there's no toilets here. They're closed off. They're like not in use. And I go off and I can see the pub I'm having a meeting in the distance. It's 4 minutes away. And I think if I run, I have more chance of shooting one out. Or if I walk fast or walk slow and control it, I still may go and it's still be the same situation. Anyway, I get to the pub. I'm dying. I'm about to go. I don't like. It's really a horrible situation to be in. And I get inside the pub, and where I'm going is on the 3rd floor. The toilet's on the 3rd floor. I go up the stairs. 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor. I'm about to go. I can see the men's toilets in the distance, and all my dudes from my bar days, all the bar managers, are like, "Hey, Joe," and they've all come up to me, give me a hug, and they've effectively squeezed the shit out of me as they're hugging me, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm here all day. I've now soiled myself. What am I gonna do?" I go in the men's, no one's in there. I go and I take off my pants effectively. I tie them up like a nappy or a diaper in America. I have no idea where to put this because there's no bin. So I've had to sit in the sink like Dumb and Dumber. You know what I mean? Like cleaning myself up with the taps, and they don't last long. You have to keep pressing the button so the water runs. Anyway, I'm thinking, where am I going to put these? Because there's no bin in it. People are going to clock that I'm in here last. And so I look outside the window, and there's a little ledge, a tiny little ledge, a little single window, tiny thing. I look outside, and I see a little white ledge, and I thought, I'll just drop my pants, and forever on this ledge, my pants will stay. So I put my hand at the window, drop it, put my jeans on, go in the meeting, and there's a guy called Scott goes to me. I walked in there, put my bag down, and he goes, "Oh, Jay, are you not wearing any pants? I can see a crack." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm wearing really tight underwear. It's laundry day." Anyway, we sat down for the Christmas meeting, and this really attractive gal that was a bar manager back in the day, she comes in, and she's like, "It's raining this day, by the way." And she comes in, and she goes, "Oh." And everyone's like, "What's the matter?" She goes, "I was outside having a fag, and someone threw their shitty underpants on my umbrella." And what I've done, as I've dropped my underwear, I've missed the ledge. And as she's having a cigarette with an umbrella down below, my pants have just gone on her umbrella. And she's just come in with basically my underpants attached to her umbrella. And I'm sitting there the whole day thinking, oh my God. And everyone's like, "Oh, that's horrible." And I'm like, that's a terrible, terrible thing to happen. And then Scott looks at me thinking, wait a second. You're not wearing any underwear. She's coming with an umbrella that has some underwear attached to him. And he looks at me, and I'm just like, and he goes, and the whole day I had to sit there with this girl, and everyone was just talking about this story, and it was me. It was me who destroyed the umbrella. Where's Jace? I did that story to buy in time.
Shawn, you're the last story. When's the last time you crapped your pants?
Mexico.
Nice. Isn't it all? Isn't it all, right?
Maybe Jace just gambled on a fart as well.
Snake eyes.
It's always a gamble. It's like the full length burqa, isn't it? It's a sexual scratch card.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that mucus too.
Oh God, John. No.
John, with the words.
Too far, John.
Listen, Florentina's out of here, guys. She's gone. She says she'll catch up with this later. She's looking forward to next week. Much love. And then Lisa Love says, "Ooh, are you on next week, Florentina?"
Maybe.
She is.
Well, Shawn just spoiled it.
Nice one, Shawn.
Is that a spoiler?
It was a surprise. No, John, I don't know, actually, Shawn. I have no idea.
It's not a surprise.
We'll promote it when it comes, but today's Ricky's day. Ricky!
Yes! Come on!
Ricky, Ricky's cracking me up, by the way. You're everything I ever dreamed you'd be talking to over
Kevin is also
trying to, because we're live, I'm still trying to tone it down a bit. I don't want to say something that'll get any of you guys in trouble. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, you know?
Man.
That's how we love it, dude.
Yeah. Oh, Wizard was 3-9. That's cool.
So Wizard of Oz is Kevin's also. YouTube just prompted a community guidelines reminder. Well, bit late now. For really? Huh.
He probably I think when he was on the toilet, maybe he said something like funny, and he just said, "No, you're not doing that."
Yeah. That's probably what it was. Patrick says the Green Knight was a snooze fest. I agree, Patrick, and I feel bad because Patrick hates A24 and I don't, and I always tell him like A24 is good.
Give it a chance.
This is not a good example.
Yeah,
I'm not going to watch it just based on what Shawn said. At all. I'm not going to give it the time of day.
Who released the dry? And speak up, please. I'm hard of hearing. Who released the dry?
Focus?
Is it IFC Midnight? Is that why he's like that?
No, I think it's Focus Features.
Hector says more James Corden pelvic thrusting.
No, that was the worst thing I've seen in my entire life.
Make it go away.
Honestly, terrible human being. Just get lost in a forest of despair.
Now we're getting to the skit, guys. Dan Wick and now John.
John, man, the thing is that character's got a pair and stuff now. Like you've made your character. Dan's got Dan Wick.
We're all making characters, guys. We're all making characters here, okay?
Yo,
I think Joe will agree with me.
What, Ricky?
I think the only time I'd like to see James Corden on my TV is if I was watching a snuff movie.
I can agree with that, my friend.
I agree.
If I get my video taken down, I would like this to be the reason.
Yep.
For justice.
So bad.
Poor Jace. This is about the skit, guys.
Yeah.
Keith from Euphoria
Keith's in the
Pictures. Hello to all. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Yes. Gold Bon. My God.
Patrick is on a different planet tonight.
Freaking Patrick. Screen Kings. Whoa, a new character has been unlocked. The most un-British Bond. That is something, John. And poor Jace deserves his alter ego too. Now I need to see John Bond in a Western film versus Dan Wick. Huh.
Ooh.
As a crossover.
I like this. I like this idea. I like this.
I mean, it was inevitable. As soon as it was created, it's inevitable.
Now, guys, should we play part 2?
John, hold that thought, my friend, because I need a part 1.
All right, so Banana Poop goes Disney Bambi sequel. Bambi goes crazy ape with his drill and sex. Decipher this for me, Ricky. What does this mean?
I'm assuming it's like some sort of sadomasochist Bambi.
Would you like to see that starring?
Oh yeah,
starring.
It'd be a challenging knuckle shuffle, but I'd give it a go.
And they cast Dwayne Johnson as Bambi.
Yeah.
Bro, are you talking about SNL?
I am.
Speaking of which, Joe's taking his time. I think he's gone for a number 3, hasn't he? Oh, he's back.
I called out pot noodle down here.
Oh, yes.
Or a super noodle if you're going for it.
Yeah, a danger wank, we used to call it, where you used to call for your mum and try and shoot your bolt before she came into your room.
It's like, there's so many, there's so many of those. There's Spider-Man, there's
Oh, that's where you flick the spunk at the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, there's Houdini, and then there's Pop-Up Pirate.
Never heard of this.
Oh, we have to educate you guys.
Spider-Man is when you have knock one off the wrist, as you do, and then you've got it on your hand, and you go.
Oh.
But there's one I can say that's innocent. No buckaroo.
It's like the sticky hands. Like the sticky hands. Is that how it looks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Push. And then there's Gorilla Punch, Superman.
There was Strawberry Shortcake as well, wasn't it? That's when you're.
No.
Oh, okay.
There's the Batman. I've heard of the Batman.
Strawberry Shortcake is when you give your missus the money shot and then punch her in the face so she gets a nosebleed.
Oh, it's like a donkey punch.
Get out of here. Get out. Guys, let's are we ready for part 2? It's been a while.
Please. Yes, please.
All right, so let me take
George's face is like, it's a family picture.
Sorry. I've lowered the tone to the gutter, haven't I? I'm sorry.
No, too, man.
No, you're good. All right.
I feel bad. It's like that time I went to a Halloween party and fucked somebody dressed as a ghost, only to find out it's actually the elderly Iraqi woman from down the road.
Yes. I'm gonna drink to that.
And a reminder, just a reminder, there's a rap battle tonight.
Oh,
All right, guys, part two.
let's go for it.
Hi, is this where the paper bagman auditions are being held?
Christ, are we still doing this? Yep, you found the right place. What's your name and your power?
I'm Bond. John Bond. And I'm almost like James Bond?
That literally doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, well, I'm not really doing it for the money, you know?
All right, just take a seat. I'll announce when it's your turn.
What's with the briefcase, man? Pretty formal for a sidekick position, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, this, you wouldn't even believe what I went through for it, but just for my underpants.
I don't really see the point. I mean, I've been waiting a really long time for this position to open up. And let's just say that my superpower is mind-blowing.
Really? Do tell.
No, I really should. Okay, I will. Okay, so you know how...
Hey, yo, fam, you're up.
That's me! Oh.
God damn, that's a big fat ass.
NANI?!
Oh, yes, Daddy.
No! No!
Do you know what's crazy to me? The first Cinema Squad video, the first shooting the ship video you done, you asked me to do one quick video for you guys to explain why I wasn't there, and now it's spiraled into this madness. I can't even explain anymore.
I need to splash holy water in my eyes.
Oh, Lord, baby Jesus, there's a fire.
Oh my God! Craziness.
See, Joe, can you imagine what the hell would we be doing with these if you didn't miss that 1 week?
I know. The thing is, though, can you imagine? I say to this to all the guys, I say it to all the time. Last year, we're thinking, you know what? I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Little did we know that Shawn was going to be wearing a plastic bag on his head, stuffing his pants for the stuff. Jace was going to be an agent, and John was going to be John Bond. We've got Dan Wick, and we've got a guy that dresses up as an alien who's got a frog as a best friend behind me. What is happening to us right now? And Ricky is a beautiful human being.
Ricky, you're so beautiful.
Well, 6 months ago when I started YouTube, I didn't think I'd be blacking myself up and pretending to be Samuel L. Jackson out of Pulp Fiction.
That was hilarious, by the way. Both skits are amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
Very good.
I laugh at the part where he just goes, "Oh yes, Daddy."
The Nani?
Let's go with the comments, right?
Yeah.
Cynic Crisis.
Whoa.
Hey, welcome.
This guy's amazing, by the way.
The scene where Johnny Depp gets sucked into the bed and blood shoots up to the ceiling in Nightmare on Elm Street freaked me out as a kid.
Why can't that happen to Johnny Depp now?
What?
Why can't it happen to Johnny Depp now?
It's in his contract.
Oh, hot
What do
take.
you mean? What do you mean, Ricky?
Oh, the guy's a dickhead.
Oh, dude, I don't want to get into this conversation, but I don't think he's the one he's not the most evil one in that situation.
I love Amber Heard.
Nice choice of words.
My
John, I could tell you were staying very political about that.
Next comment.
Yeah, moving on quickly.
The movie that made Cinecrisis love movies was Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman.
Classic film.
Nice.
Cinecrisis is the man, by the way. If you've not subscribed to him, he's pretty good.
He is. Yeah.
Check it out.
I will. Okay, so I'm the last one to answer. The film that made me love film. Now, guys, there's so much out there. Like you all know, like I love Toy Story. Toy Story is my favorite film of all time. But it's always been like my favorite film of all time, whether or not I ended up loving film and the art of filmmaking. The moment that I kind of like knew, like, I love film and this is what I want to do, whether it's write or direct or make film or review film, was A Nightmare on Elm Street, the very first original Wes Craven film. And it's crazy because my favorite of Wes Craven is Scream. Yet it was A Nightmare on Elm Street that made me realize my love and passion for the art of filmmaking. I remember watching a documentary on A Nightmare on Elm Street and just seeing Wes Craven's mind working behind the scenes on that film. It kind of opened my mind and my eyes to, whoa, like this thing, movies, can be really creative if you really put your mind to it. And I kind of want to do that. And I kind of want to be in this world. And it was because of A Nightmare on Elm Street that I love film.
It is a classic.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think he's the most iconic horror villain of all time.
Absolutely.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! Like that's why I love the '80s. The creativity in horror was on the charts.
Yep, 100%.
Lisa Love says Poltergeist for me. I'm older than you, Ricky. Although Rev Kane in part 2 is terrifying.
Reverend Kane is a horrible, terrifying human being with the scariest smile in the world.
Yeah. He actually, they used very little makeup for him because he was dying of stomach cancer when he was filming it.
That's terrible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought Lisa was way younger than you.
Come on, Shawn.
We can fall out very quickly, me and thee, Shawn.
You are old AF, right?
And this is to me. Banana Poop says, not seen Excalibur for F's sake. Shameful. I urge you to watch it. It's ruddy brilliant.
It's ruddy brilliant.
Banana Poop is even older than me. Hence, he's seen Excalibur.
I think Banana Poop is there when King Arthur took it out of the stone by the sounds of things.
Oh my God. I just lost. There we go. Guys, Danny's here from the girl.
Hey, my main girl, Danny.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, you fellas, just finished Clickbait on Netflix, a series. It was so good. I haven't seen it yet.
Still yet to watch it.
How good is it, Shawn? I've seen your review, but
it is so good. And I know a lot of critics are giving it shit, but I feel like it's one of those shows like you just can't stop watching.
Gotcha.
So yeah, no, I love it. I'm excited that she likes it too.
Gotcha. Keith, he says, really is a fantastic stream. Definitely one of the best I've ever seen. Oh, 9 words. Thank you so much, Keith. I'm very curious. What inspired you all to start a YouTube channel? Let's start with the special guest, Ricky.
Well, I'm a massive movie buff, and when I started a YouTube channel, I wanted to be a bit like Shawn, a bit like John, do serious sort of reviews and really sort of dissect films, and it didn't turn out like that. It came, not only that, we're in the middle of a pandemic and lockdown. Pablo used to have to sneak in under the cover of darkness to film it. And it just turned into an absolute car crash of a channel. And we we just started getting drunk before we were filming, and that was how it all sort of escalated from there. And then the challenges started, and I was eating dog food and being sick on camera, and we're making prank calls to takeaways, and it's just. But now that's what's expected, and I wouldn't change it now because I love it.
Maniacal, and I love it. Ricky, that's your niche, and if you changed it, your channel would be so different. And not saying that it wouldn't work, like if you were to take a serious approach, but it's so much better the way you do it.
Yeah, I agree. I couldn't. Now looking back, I can't do it serious. I just think they're 10 a penny, the serious people. No offense to you guys, obviously. I love your guys' channels. But everybody's out there trying to do the serious stuff, and I just think, hey, let's get drunk and have a bit of a crack and roll the camera and see what happens.
Yeah,
that's why we do this.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man, that's awesome. No, I said this to Ricky a long time ago, but I feel like whenever Ricky has a video, it's like watching like a sitcom, because it's usually it's like 20 minutes or so, and it's just the craziest stuff. And yet it's not that it doesn't make sense. It all makes sense, and it's all so very funny. And it's things that you would never see. It's like movie reviewing meets Jackass.
Yep. 100% That's exactly what it is.
I'd also say what helps is that it's also like hanging out with a friend.
Yes.
You know, like, you know what I mean? It's like having a friend in your group who just cracks you up, and you just get to chill with him, but in video form. And you know what I mean? So like, it's not just great content. It's like just having a friend in the room with you, making you laugh when you put on their videos.
Well, I mean, when we did that What's in Pablo's Box, I didn't. Now he's assured me that it wasn't really a used sanitary towel. He said he put ketchup on it, but at the time I didn't know that. So, and when there was the condom, he reckoned it was mayonnaise in the end of it. But again, I didn't know that. So it's the real reactions from me were I just literally thought I'd pulled out a used sanitary towel with blood all down it.
Oh my God.
You live quite the life.
Yes, he does.
I can't believe it. That's so gross. Just to think about it.
Ricky, when I think of you, I feel like you are so full of shit, but you are also so full of brilliance. And there's so much that you have to give. Like every time I watch one of your videos, it puts a smile on my face. That's it.
Well, that's what I wanted to do. Like I said, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Everything was doom and gloom. So I said, let's have some fun. Let's spread a bit of cheer.
There was a time, Ricky, that you took a break. And I remember I ended up writing you on IG because I'm like, hey, man, like, hope everything is well. And I forgot exactly why you took the break, but
yeah, I remember.
It's channels like yours that we can't not be without. Like we need channels like yours to get us out of the monotonous routine that we're all in, you know?
Yeah. A lot of people have said that. I mean, I've only got 250 something followers, so it's not like I'm big fry. But then when you think, if I've got 250 people that I can cheer up, then I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
And all those 250 people watch your videos.
Yeah. Well, my views match my subs.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So you get some people who have got thousands of subs and then get about 30 views in a video, and you think something doesn't add up there.
Yeah. I think what it is as well, Ricky, is that, like, from my perspective, and the guys probably agree, is that you're kind of like me in a way, in the fact that you don't mean to offend anyone. You're not trying to hurt anyone with your humor. You're just and that's why everyone can resonate with you and your channel, because when even as amazing as your jokes are, as crazy as they go, you're not trying to hurt anyone at all.
No, definitely not.
Everyone knows you're just having a laugh. Whereas if anyone else tried to do what you did, it would just fail miserably. Because everyone knows.
Yeah, a lot of my problem as well, I'm very, very thick-skinned. You cannot offend me. And sometimes I forget that other people have got very thin skin. So I do try and be a bit more careful. Because I don't want to upset people, but at the same time, I still want to have a giggle, you know.
You're a kind-hearted man with a nasty sense of humor.
Love it.
Oh, thank you.
I was gonna piggyback off of what Joe was saying for a moment, a little bit ago, about like sounding like you're just a friend. You know, like it's like listening to just a friend. That the part I was gonna mention was that what you remind me of is, you know, sometimes people are like, yeah, you know, it's like listening to a friend, but I mean, like, you know, with friends, you talk back and forth. Ricky, you remind me of like the type of friend that you can just sit there and listen to. Like you don't really need to say anything because they're so entertaining. It's like it's more or less it's like, no, I know I could chime in with conversation right now, but please continue. I would much rather hear you go on. Because you're like rants about stuff are hilarious. I don't know, you're just
ridiculous.
I think the best part is you seem to just always come off, whether you mean to or not, you are just very like naturally funny without seeming like you're intending to be, right? You don't ever seem like I'm trying to crack a joke right now. You just do, you know, and there's something so much more enjoyable about that. So yeah, it is such a pleasure always like watching your stuff. It's the most unexpected, different type of unique content, and that's what makes it so enjoyable. And that's why, like how we were saying with the views matching the subs and everything, agreed, that speaks volumes to stuff. And I honestly, I feel like at the end of the day, people, we all want, every one of us that is actually has a channel, we all want as many subs and everything as we can, but I would rather have like how you have, right, the 200 and something subscribers and everybody be watching my video.
Everyone. I've always said I'd rather my subs be a name than a number. You know, and that's important to me.
Right, exactly. Because
when
like
it goes up and down, it's like I don't care if I lose subs because they obviously don't like my content. So see you later.
Right. And at the end of the day, if I'm gonna have it at some point, right, we reach our goals that we want to get to, or like Shawn's at, right, 1,000, 2,000 more subscribers, that is fantastic as long as everything stays consistent with that. Like Shawn, you're a good example because, dude, you put out a lot of stuff and I noticed that there is like 1.7 thousand views, you know, on something like that. And it's like, all right, clearly everybody is right there with him still. You know what I mean? Like, and that's something that was put out a couple days ago, let alone, you know, when it gets a week's time or something like that. So, but anyway, going back to Ricky itself, like just props to you, man, for sticking to what you feel is like yourself as content. There was actually a stream or so ago, that's what I was saying, of just like, look, what I respect in a channel is just being yourself. So props to you for being yourself. And even if it's not what you originally expected to be, I'm not sure if any of us are what we originally expected to be with a channel. But all the more like that's kind of what makes it even better, is it organically formed into, right, naturally formed into what it should be.
I think touching on what you said as well, Jace, the reason I got Pablo involved was because when we'd have get-togethers, me and Pablo would start talking about films and throwing impressions at each other and cracking jokes, and people would just stop and listen. So I got the idea, let's just fucking record it. Let's just put it on YouTube.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm not sucking dick or anything, but Joe and Shawn, obviously, I think you're some of the best serious reviewers. Dan, Jace, Joe, you know, your content's great. I love Joe's sort of wacky approach to it as well with PG. I mean, who else makes characters to do videos?
No one is doing it.
Exactly. It's great. It's original. What's the duck's name?
What is the duck's name?
No, it's the frog. Glebe, isn't it? Glebe. Yeah, I know PG, but Glebe. You want to get Glebe doing the chili challenge as well.
Fucking Glebe.
Thing is, I would have done on the next. I'm gonna do it on the next one. 100% the next one.
No, you're taking on me and Pablo and Danny and Tony, aren't you?
Yeah, they spoke to me the other day about it.
Listen,
John wants in on it as well.
I was gonna say I don't want to be that guy, but I like to say that I can handle my hot sauce. I like to say it.
Hey, well, John had that one night in Paris, so I can vouch for that.
I'm not even gonna say that I can or can't. Like, I enjoy certain hot things, but like once it gets to a certain level, I'm not that good with it. But I would totally be down for like some ridiculous, absurd challenge of sorts. And
Yes,
it would still. I
I'm
think
down too.
it'd be fun.
Danny and
numbers.
Tony. Danny and Tony, if you're watching, the Cinema Squad would love to be on one of your live streams.
Yes.
There you go.
Mortal Kombat.
So I wanted to spotlight Ricky because I think we've all answered this question at one time or another with
various forms. Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to spotlight Ricky here.
And if we were going to answer for ourselves, it'd just be we love movies and we'll talk about them.
Yeah, exactly.
In our own original way.
Danny says, such a good series. I got screwed. Wasn't the ending I predicted.
I don't want to know.
Exactly. Wait, people are shitting on this.
No one's going to spoil it, Ricky.
On this series because no one could predict what actually happened, but that's what you want when you're watching a series like this, right? Like that's how I feel. But a lot of people didn't like the ending.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it all in one go until 6:30 a.m.
Yes.
My goodness.
This is what is this clickbait or White Lotus?
Clickbait.
Clickbait.
Okay.
No, this is it's the search on search the Upside Down on Pornhub.
Jace, what's your blood alcohol level right now?
Jace, you're featured in a couple of mine, so I don't know. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was when my blood alcohol level was higher than this.
Wasn't the name of the video called One Night in Jace?
Was it just one night?
it was a few.
It was a
My
sequel.
top search.
I'm pretty sure it was at least a week. It was at least.
Yeah.
Andy, the oldest movie I've seen is A Trip to the Moon. Hey, pizza! Pizza!
Oh, Dan, stop it. You're making me jealous, and I was just eating pizza earlier.
Oh, I did it.
Get out of here.
Sorry. I meant to do this. Show us the pizza.
Oh,
This
It's
is
a whole
what is that?
Pepperoni?
It is a whole
Who the heck did that?
It could just because I'm drinking, but this pizza's from 7-Eleven, and it's actually really good.
Why has it got tinfoil?
Do you guys have 7-Elevens in the UK?
Hey, do we have what?
7-Elevens?
Shops.
I think they mean like I think they mean like the
Sure.
24-hour shops. You know, you get like
No, like an actual 7-Eleven.
It's not 24 hours if it's 7-Eleven.
So shops. You're
My
right.
shop.
They're just the shops, aren't they?
My supermarket's a 7-Eleven. So.
Guys, hold on. Check this out. You guys ready?
Yes.
It's
No.
Anthony. Anthony.
Yo.
Anthony!
How you
Oh!
doing? Can you hear me?
What's
Yeah.
up, Anthony?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Oh, we're
This is
chilling, man. We missed you, man. We missed you.
Yes. Is
I
everybody
feel like
here?
Anthony's gonna do like interviews on the street for us.
All right.
He's Billy.
We go over live to our man on the street, Anthony.
Ricky, how you doing?
Not to Anthony. How old are you, man?
Me? I'm 57. No, I'm 42.
You're joking.
Yeah, why?
What
No, I
have
mean,
you
I'm-
been fucking eating and drinking? You look
Well-
about 20.
Hey now.
That's what I thought.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're
I might-
welcome.
Yeah, no, it's no problem. Thank you. How you doing? Yo, it's good to meet you, man. Sort of.
You too, buddy.
Yes, yeah. I'm sorry I'm like super late, but in between a couple things, and it was like I'm on my way home, and it's like, you know what? I'm probably not gonna be able to like join in like when I get home. So it's like now or never, you know?
You're on a dark street. What you been doing? Pimping.
A little bit.
And
Yeah.
How's
Hey.
Anthony's a
how you doing?
kingpin.
Dude, doing so good. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm like geeking out. I don't know why, because we like, we talk all the time in the group chat and stuff. I'm so fucking happy you're here right now.
Oh no, I'm glad to be here. I heard a little bit of you guys talking.
Anthony,
So if
what have you been doing all day, Anthony?
Nah, I just been back and forth and doing things. Don't worry about it. But I'm
Oh,
good
yeah.
now. I'm here.
That sounds very ominous.
What a New York way of saying stuff. I've just been doing things. Don't worry about it.
That's my way of saying I don't want to talk about it.
Yo,
Anthony's blatantly dragging a body behind him in a bag. You know, we just like,
yo, Anthony,
Yo.
If you didn't know, there's a rap battle tonight.
Okay. Hello. Who's
Between
Anthony,
Oh,
run!
they're coming for you, Andy. Run!
Whoa. Anthony
body.
needs to be a part of this. Does nobody else besides me know that Anthony rapped at one point too?
And his voice is perfect.
I haven't heard it though. I haven't heard his raps.
Oh God, it's like a million years ago, guys. That was like a million years ago.
It doesn't matter.
I heard it and it was fucking amazing.
Oh God.
It's a triple threat.
Yo, man, Anthony, I don't know. How far are you from home?
I'm a little bit away.
I
So
got
and my phone's about to go dead too. So if you lose me,
Lord.
kind of sucks. But like I said, I wanted to join anyway. I haven't had a chance to like talk to Ricky for like 2 seconds ever. So I wanted to at least say what's up and hello to everybody else. What's up? Everybody's here. It looks like. Look at that.
Yes, we are.
Shawn, Jace, John, Dan, Joe.
the Brady Bunch.
Everybody's here. Nice.
Let's all look at each other. Let's all look at each other.
It's great. It's great to see you, Ant, as well, because it's like I was saying earlier to a friend of mine. You see these people on YouTube and you feel like you know them. And then obviously you see them and it's like I'm talking to John and Shawn and Jace and Dan and Joe. And it feels like I know them all, but this is the first time I've ever spoke to you guys.
Yeah.
Camera to camera.
And you're getting us like all at once, so it's like a bonus, right?
It's like a YouTube orgy, isn't it?
It's a gangbang, no doubt.
Absolutely.
Gangbang.
It's a gangbang of the best kind, the good kind.
Hey guys,
Anthony, before I move on to the comments, how is it over there in the Bronx?
Oh, it's
After
fine.
the-
We were flooded like hell the other day, and,
Really?
and like we didn't hear that they were gonna get nailed with a tornado until like it was happening. And it was like, then my phone was beeping and going nuts. And it was just like, flash flooding, flash this, flash that. And it was nuts. A couple people even died, not to bring the tone of the live stream down. But yeah, it was kind of bad up and out of nowhere. So
Wow.
What are you going to do?
Dang. That's nuts, man.
Well, but Florida gets nailed all the time with really bad weather too, right?
Yeah, but we're so prepared for it that when we do get hit by weather, it's not as bad as when other places like, for example, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, when they get hit, it's never that bad because we're so prepared for it.
Yeah.
Crazy. Let's get to some comments. We got Hector from Everything Horror says, glad your buddy's dad was into my channel, Jace. I didn't even know that, Jace.
I feel bad. I'm drawing a blank.
I don't know.
Your buddy's dad.
My buddy's dad.
Your buddy's dad liked his channel, Jace.
Do me a favor, and I don't know if you're still watching, but remind me of who my buddy's dad is.
You're going to remind me in about an hour.
I feel so bad asking that. I wish I knew right off the.
Be honest.
Blame it on the alcohol. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say.
Yo, so Center Crisis says the oldest film that he's watched is The Sheik, 1921. Looks amazing on Blu-ray. Never seen The Sheik. Yeah. Anthony, we got 2 questions for you.
Right.
The easiest one is, what's the oldest film you've seen? And then the question of the day is, what was the film that made you love film?
Oh, geez. Well, I think the first one might have been, I feel like it was like either Wizard of Oz or King Kong, like from the 1930s. I feel like 1933 or something. It's probably one of those for me. There was there may have been something else, but those are like the main 2 I can think of that are pretty old. I really haven't seen any silent films or anything like that. The movie that made me fall in love with movies is the other question.
Yeah.
Geez, it would probably be some nostalgic nerdy thing from like the 1980s, like Ghostbusters or Gremlins or something like that. In all honesty,
I wish I would have called it, because I would have called it that it was Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it would have been something like Ghostbusters or like, I don't know. Yeah, I would put those 2 like up there.
No, that and Gremlins totally fits.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I would expect. Oh man, that's great. Gremlins is great, dude. I feel like it's been forever. Weren't they talking about doing another Gremlins or either a remake of I feel like something came up about a new Gremlins.
Yeah,
Talk about doing Gremlins 3.
Jaws, like we don't want to remake that or like try to redo that. You know, like Gremlins is just Gremlins and the Goonies. Both of those, like, just leave it alone.
Yeah,
that's my feeling.
But money.
Money.
Well, more money, more problems.
That's the argument, basically.
Tony, he says, "Morning, Ricky and Joe."
Hey, Tony.
What time is it?
Check this guy's channel out, Sinister Arts and Movies. Absolute brilliant guy.
Yeah.
And his wife Danny at Girl in a Movie. Check them both out. They're really good people.
Yes.
Can I just say, like, today Tony put on his Instagram, he's like, he called all of those fake supporters out, and he was like, hey, like, I'm following some of you that aren't following me. What's up with that? And I was like, oh.
Yeah. I agree with them. I agree. Some people play YouTube like a game of chess, and it's like, what's the point? Why? Why? What you're supposed to be here to have fun and do something you want to do. Why do people do all this? It's like,
it's like,
I just want to chime in too, because if you have like 5 subs or 10 subs or 50 or 100 or 999, we're all in the same boat. We're not monetized. So
exactly.
Yes, I'm all for completely supporting each other. I'm baffled as to why more people don't, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And on Instagram, there's a little button that says follow back. It's pretty easy. I don't know. You just hit it, call it a day. I don't know.
Hey, speaking of which, I just thought I'd give a quick little shout out because the timing of this was impeccable. I literally maybe seconds ago just happened to notice. Shout out to one of the viewers of this stream because I could swear they left a comment from a little bit earlier. I just exited Euphoria.
Keith.
Yes.
Yeah. So Keith, thank you very much. You were nice enough to describe. You are my 80th subscriber.
Hey,
congratulations,
Keith. Take a shot.
Shot.
Oh shit! I have I don't have a shot ready, but I have a mixed drink ready to be made.
Anthony, if you drink while you're walking on the streets of New York, is that just another day of New York?
If I drink while I'm walking and I get caught, I'll get a ticket. But for the most part, you're okay.
Even in New York?
Yeah.
In California, you can drink now, like on the street.
Me and Ricky are like, we've been doing that since we were like 12 years old.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to
in New York. You can't have a drink, but you can murder people, and that's fine. But don't have a drink.
No, that's right. Because shout out to Anthony. If anybody knows the show, it's not that well known, so I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't heard about it. But there's this show that's called The Sopranos, and it's based off Anthony.
I'm not even from Jersey. Come on.
What? No, I said it's based off you. It's based off
based.
You.
Okay, loosely based.
Yes.
And you've been in New York your whole life?
No, I actually lived in Florida for a little bit.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, Port Richey area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. No, I graduated high school there, actually.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
In Fort Richey?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
cool.
Yeah, been around a little bit, but mostly New York, like 99% New York. How about you?
99. So I was born in Puerto Rico, and I lived in Puerto Rico for a couple of years of my life, and I moved to Florida when I was only like 3 years old. So I bleed red, white, and blue. You know.
Yeah.
I would like to take this moment, John, to thank yourself and the people of Puerto Rico for giving us Be Real and Cypress Hill. He's Be Real. Let's be real. He's fucking amazing.
Well, you're welcome.
I
remember copying Black Sunday album by Cypress Hill back in the mid-90s.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Get
Ricky,
it.
I I know you're into rap and hip hop. Were you into Big Punisher? He was like a Bronx rapper. Were you into Big Pun?
Big Pun were good, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't release too many albums though, did he? Because he got well, he didn't get killed, did he? Didn't he have some sort of heart attack or something?
Some sort of heart attack. I'm sure there's only one kind.
No, yeah, health
Type
issues.
1.
Yeah, well, being that sort of fat isn't healthy, is it?
The killing kind.
Yeah,
He wasn't just fat, was he? He was fucking huge.
I got a type 1 heart attack.
You could have a mild heart attack, couldn't you?
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
You could.
Or a stroke. I have a stroke when nobody's about.
Oh,
and
jeez.
Of course.
yeah.
Wait,
You know
hey,
what?
let's.
True, yeah.
We're all here. We're all
Like
here
Bob,
thinking that. Like,
Bob Odenkirk just had it.
This is real funny.
Yeah, Bob.
can we just say? Can you imagine? Like, we're here, like, worried for Anthony, but then out of nowhere, like, Anthony just walks into a bodega and just mugs them, and like, Anthony.
I like the fact that
Sorry,
Zool
guys,
from
I just had to do
Ghostbusters
it.
keeps on kidnapping Dan.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Tony, what happened? What happened, Ant?
Me?
No,
No.
I was just commenting because Dan came back. That's all.
Oh, okay. Tony says, popping on to say hello. Get the Greasy Strangler watch, guys. It's cool.
The Greasy Strangler.
I never heard of that. Bro.
Is that a show?
Joe, you haven't heard of the Greasy Strangler?
No, I never heard of him.
Oh God! It's a lot.
Is it worth a watch?
It's a slimy, nasty grindhouse movie.
I call my hand the Greasy Strangler.
I call mine ganging up on Kojak and waiting for the bald man to cry.
Nice. Who loves you, baby? That's a Kojak reference for you kids out there.
My God. Okay.
That's
So,
hilarious. Kojak ready to cry.
Joe's face reacting to Dan. When were you reacting to Dan?
I don't know.
The whole screen.
I said talked about when we last shit our pants.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. I was trying to think, what?
Danny goes Q.
Okay,
Nice.
we'll go with that.
Maybe it was an emoji that didn't go through properly, maybe.
Probably.
Maybe she's talking about Desmond Llewellyn.
How'd you get that from Q?
Maybe it's like the sticking out tongue face with the eyes, but you missed the eyes.
Desmond Llewellyn played Q in the James Bond films, didn't he?
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Heard he got mugged outside a nightclub. Apparently somebody jumped the queue.
Hey! I love him.
Okay. Kevin, I feel like Joe has an endless collection of embarrassing stories. Why did you toss your underwear outside the window and not in the trash again?
There was no bin. Okay, there was no bin.
Wait. And so after Joe, tell your, and then everybody else, if we can, if it's not too long, tell your most embarrassing story. Like as far as being drunk or something like that. Like it's just something that comes to your mind that's like something really ridiculous where it's like, I can't believe this happened.
I can remember when I was living with my parents, my grandparents came to stay. And I've been down the boozer and I got absolutely fucking hammered. And I went to bed and I fell asleep. And I woke up still absolutely pissed out my face. And I thought I was going into my parents' ensuite. But instead, I went into my parents' bedroom where my grandmother was lying in bed and I pissed all over a chair with her clothes on. And she's watching me do it and says, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm there stark bollock naked, pricking my hand, pissing all over her clothes on this chair. And then, still absolutely smashed, I ran and got some cleaning products, stark bollock naked in front of my grandmother, trying to clean her clothes off of my piss. And yeah, It was something I never spoke to her about after that, and she probably took it to the grave with her because she never mentioned it to me.
Christmas dinners were never the same.
Why did Ricky go first?
It was an awkward, it was awkward after that.
Shit.
God.
Anthony, what's what's an embarrassing story, Anthony?
Like, come on, I mean, like literally, none of us could top that possibly.
Exactly.
I was
That's
gonna
the
I'm
problem.
like, I'm digging deep to try and top that. Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be like, oh, I tripped going up the stairs, and that's what is that? You know,
Guys, I still have a whole life to live, so I really
Yeah.
don't have much.
What? What does that
How about
even
this-
mean?
That's all.
I'm young. That's what I mean. I'm young.
What does that have to do with the answer, though?
I haven't really had a really embarrassing moment like that.
What,
Come on, you must have
never-
been caught masturbating by your parents.
Okay.
Some bullshit.
My parents watched this. Ricky.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Okay, so fucking what? So does everybody. I don't know who the fuck is gonna watch this as far as people I know, right? There was
I'm sorry to John's
there was-
parents in advance.
Yeah, no. So,
He doesn't
okay,
masturbate.
So for anybody that's about to hear this, and especially if I know you, I'm sorry. And cheers to Ricky, because I blame this on you. Okay, so there was a time I was spending the night at my buddy's house because we were it was like high school days and stuff. I'm pretty sure it was high school days, and yeah, it had to be. And so you know when you got hormones going throughout you when you're younger and everything, and this was before it was like, let's just pull up whatever I want on my smartphone and get off to that, right? So instead I was like, hey, very good friend of mine that I won't say on the stream, you have a laptop and I'm at your house and it's late at night. I can use that, right? So I did, and I took it to the bathroom, and hey, you know what? And who knows what happened there? Who knows? But all I'll say is, after things went down as far as taking care of normal teenage hormones, I walked out, and literally the second I walked out was the very first fucking image that I was met with was my friend's mom.
Oh, no.
Who, by the way, let me just preface with, this is not just a friend's mom. This is a friend's mom of mine that like I've known for years and years and years. And
Wait, you've been throttling the Wookiee.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And no. Mind you, I walk out of the bathroom with my laptop in hand. Or I'm sorry, my friend's laptop in hand. Still like open and shit. Like
did it when you closed it? Did it look like one of those overfilled cheese sandwiches in a sandwich maker?
Oh no. The mess was taken care of. You know, right outside the laptop. Like I made sure of it.
They're not gonna fix that. If you bring that into the Apple Store, they're not gonna fix that, man.
Right, it was my friend's laptop, so I'm not trying to do that. But yeah, it was just the fact that I walked out and she was right. She was there because she had realized I was in the bathroom for a long time and was worried if I was okay because she knew we were also drinking that night. And here's the thing, she was okay with the fact that we were drinking and not supposed to be, but it was that, you know, and she was just like, you all right? You feeling sick? And there I am with the laptop. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And just like walk right.
Oh dear.
Wow.
That's not good, my friends. That's not good.
No, it was not at all. And to this day, I'm sorry.
This story is just, it's too much.
I'm just gonna say right now, this is the funniest night I've had in a very, very, very long time. And
I blame Ricky because I was gonna bring up
my cheeks are really hurting me tonight.
I was gonna bring up a completely different story, and then Ricky said his shit, and then I was like, God damn it! Now I gotta think of something. And that's actually like the most embarrassing thing I could think of that I wouldn't normally say. And you know what? It happened many years ago, so what the fuck ever. And plus, shut the fuck up if you've never had something like, even if it's not similar to that, just as far as the act of what happened. Shut up if you've never act like that's happened to you. Shut up. Shut up.
All right.
Cheers to that.
Okay.
Cheers, damn it.
Cheers.
Say it
We
again,
all know.
Jace.
We
Say it
all
again.
know.
Chug
you
it.
Could, you could say whatever it is that you want right now.
Chug
We
it,
all
Jace.
know exactly what's actually happened. And by the way, it's okay. Don't be embarrassed by it. Cheers to you. And I guess
it.
everyone's saying to down it. So let's fucking down it and cheers of myself and you with this embarrassing weird story.
He's having a breakdown.
Chug, 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 chug,
Chug,
chug,
chug,
chug,
chug,
chug.
chug,
Oh, what's a legend?
Yes.
He took it right down.
You goddamn right.
You look like you're used to that.
What that throat do, though?
Oh my.
That's a good question.
Things that all females envy.
Okay, so anybody have any other embarrassing stories?
I do, but I think I can go.
Yes, I did, Shawn. Yes, I did.
I think like I can tell him another time.
Yeah, next week.
I've got time.
What do you mean next week?
We should make that a segment. Each week we have Joe's embarrassing story. We make a theme song and everything.
The thing is,
Joe,
I've got hundreds.
That's exactly what we
All
did.
of them terrible.
If you
We're
got
still-
I
hundreds,
could go
Joe,
on
then you got
forever with
plenty to
embarrassing
spare.
stories because I've got no
would
shame
love-
whatsoever.
I would
I don't
Yes,
care.
Ricky, give it to us.
Yeah.
I would love GeekyHiJynx to animate my stories. That'd be hilarious to me.
I like it.
is she wind on tonight?
I don't know. But
She was.
She was,
Animate
okay.
the story
Well,
for
she
me
was.
so I can put it out there for people.
Yeah, that would not be YouTube approved, Joe. I'm sorry.
None of this is.
But Shawn, that was such a magical night we had. Oh.
This is to Joe's story. There was no bin.
There we go. See, Lisa was listening. She was listening to the story. There was no bin. The windowsill was all I had.
Weird comment from my
Lisa
husband.
says that weird comment from my husband is a young one sketch. What was the weird comment?
I have
Right.
no idea.
It was a weird comment.
I don't think you get the young ones in America, do you?
Mm-mm.
No, but
No.
we need to watch it. That's on our
It's so
bucket
good,
list.
guys.
It's a Rick Mail show. Now it's good, but Bottom took it to the next level.
Oh, Bottom's amazing.
Yeah.
Ricky, it's like gold, frankincense, grr.
Grr. I love it when that woman's collecting charity money for them abused women and he fucking batters her over the head with a mallet. Looks like a nasty one. Have some yourself, dear.
Good times in the UK.
Lisa says she's dying about briefcase because that's what was in my briefcase, my briefs.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that until now. Tons.
Does anybody know what was in the briefcase on Pulp Fiction?
I just thought it was gold, like gold bars the whole time.
I thought it was I thought it was like an homage to another.
So-
I mean, knowing Tarantino, it was an homage to like some other movie, right?
No,
Yes.
so I've seen
Tarantino said it was the evil of man, so it could have been gold, but nobody knows for definite.
Yeah, I've seen Tarantino talk about this. Tarantino's my favorite director, and I saw a whole bunch of interviews here. There's no real answer, and he doesn't want there to be a real answer, but there are answers that he will accept. One of them is being the evil of man, whether it's gold, whether it's money. You know how money is the root of all evil, and that's the evil of all man. So he likes that. He says, I'll accept that. It's what Tarantino says. I've also heard some that it's Marcellus Wallace's soul, and that's why he has a Band-Aid on his neck, is because in some urban legends, like the way you take a soul out of a person is through the back of their neck, and the reason he has a Band-Aid is because his soul is in the briefcase.
No, I heard the
That's
soul is
crazy.
like located. You like take it out below the waist somewhere.
It's like a lot of fanboy service, I feel like. I don't know.
I think Ricky caught that.
I caught it, Jace.
I was just distracted by Anthony because it looks like he's coming to one of our homes to kill us. But he's not sure which one.
Yo, he's slowly coming to all of our
That's
homes.
what it looks like. He's stalking. He's gonna come to one. We're gonna hear a ding dong. We're gonna be like, who is it? Which house does he come to?
Andy, if you're outside my house, come on in, mate. I'll get you a drink.
Nice, thank you,
Hey,
man.
That's hospitality.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
I would love that.
Kevin says, Shawn, I couldn't even tell it's you. What are the skies?
Sean's very method.
Oh,
It says, wow, just wow. This is all to the skit.
No, is it that bad?
No, it's funny. Scariest thing scenes. Shawn with tattered underpants on his head.
That was a shopping bag, wasn't it, Shawn? Like a plastic bag.
Right?
Well, okay, let's do it.
Was that smart? Shawn, I thought you were better than that. JK.
Shawn's
John's YouTube credibility has gone downhill.
Kevin, sometimes you just have to go there. That's all I have to say.
That's Shawn. That's exactly what I thought when I told that story. And again, Ricky, thank you.
All right, Lisa says, Benny, and a movie? Oh, the girl in a movie. Sorry. The ending for Clickbait was a shocker. Really enjoyed it. Everybody's saying this. Like, I got to check this out. I don't want to be left out.
Yeah, me too.
I try not to watch many series because I get hooked on them like I did with Breaking Bad. I was a bit late to the party on Breaking Bad and I got hooked, and it's like, I don't get time to watch the fucking shit, but I kept having to, and it took me fucking ages to get through it all.
Clickbait's worth it, I think.
I still need to see that.
I think it's only 8 episodes, Clickbait, right?
Yes.
That's not
It's a
too
limited
bad.
series. Yeah.
Do you guys get Luther in the USA?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great.
What do you
show.
think of that? Because that's quite British, isn't it? It's
Idris Elba. Idris Elba.
yeah.
I like Luther ish.
Yeah.
Like I fell for the first season, and then it's Idris Elba though. That's like, what is John doing?
Can I just say, I think Anthony's killed Jace. I think Jace was the first to go, and he's now on house number 2.
I'm surprised that I'm not the next.
We will soon see.
Let's zoom in.
I'm walking.
I'm walking, motherfucker.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Yeah.
I'm walking here.
Oh Lord.
Why? Okay, Patrick says Ricky, and yet I don't know why. But I mean,
I don't know.
You don't need
But
to
I'll
know.
take it anyway, Patrick. Go on.
Yes.
Danny
Patrick,
is
what's
the
up?
champ. Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
What is this for? Is this the hostile?
That's for that chili challenge. She's
Yeah.
she's a machine. I mean, they're saying that her and Pablo drew, but then if you watch it back, Danny didn't even drink any milk.
Oh God.
Dude, where's
She's-
Pablo? Where's Pablo?
Where's Pablo? What, tonight?
Yeah.
He
Probably at home in bed. It's like 2:15 in the morning here.
Oh man. Patrick, some people are follow back challenged. yeah. I think
Yeah.
so, Patrick. I don't understand why. I just had that happen to me. I have to kind of go through my YouTube subscribers and figure things out. But I had a whole bunch of people sub to me, and when I subbed back, I lost subscribers.
I was about to say that, John. It's happened to be like, I've been stuck on 253, and every time I get to like 257, I subscribe to someone, and then it's like, back to fun.
Yeah.
It's like, cool. I won't watch your crap. You know what I mean? But oh well. Thanks for the fake sub. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, it's like I say though, losing them, it's a good thing because the ones you're keeping are the ones who matter, you know, and that's what it's about.
I'm all for that. Jace.
Jace is dead. I think
What?
He's alive.
Ant's looking a bit worried.
Sorry.
Jace.
My dog decided to join the party. Hold on.
Great.
All right.
Can you imagine it was a bad joke and he shows his girlfriend?
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
I said, could you imagine it was a bad joke and you show your girlfriend?
Oh my God. That's horrible.
I love it.
Keith, I called you because Keith says it's his pleasure. He's looking forward to checking out your videos.
Oh, Keith, thank you so much. Hey, I did to you, and as far as to anybody else, thank you in advance for checking on my stuff. I hope it is very much worth your time. I always try to make that the case. I pride myself on trying to make stuff that is, if you're gonna spend, even if it's minutes out of your day, I hope that I try to make it that it is a worthwhile few minutes to spend out of your day to watch some stuff.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hector saying, "Oh no, Jace, I hope you deleted the search history."
Yes, you bet your ass I did.
It wasn't Big Black Barry you were watching, was it?
No, it was so it was probably nothing that would like, well, anything would probably cause an eyebrow to raise, right? I mean, let's be honest here, right? It could be the most normal of normal stuff, and it would probably make someone be like, "Whoa, okay, that's what you're looking up." But no, it was nothing crazy. It was I'm okay with saying that. And yes, I by all means, before I left the scene of the crime,
You're still not telling us. Was it 60+ channel you were on?
No. I actually, is it weird to say? I remember exactly what it was that I was looking at.
Was it Indiana Jones and the Temple of Poon?
And no, man, it was one of those weird like Marvel parodies, you know, where like,
bro, you are talking
green to be like the Hulk and stuff.
Bro, you're thinking before they had the time and creativity and budget to do that stuff. This was way before then. They did nothing like that was going on. This was just like regular.
So you were watching the 1980s.
We got a street light. We got a street light.
You're watching the 1980s porn with the Dick Turpin's hat, the old 3-cornered fanny, the big hairy bush.
Oh man!
Like it's voyeuristic.
Yeah, the fanny that looks like a ripped sofa.
Just as like a couple.
The
of
one that looks
Sasquatches.
like a badly packed kebab.
No, I can't honestly say I was ever into fanny packs.
Ricky, a smiling hippo.
Oh no, fanny in England means snatch.
Okay.
Means vagina.
Yeah. I don't like the V word. It's not very nice. I prefer the C word.
That's my favorite word in the world, Ricky. I love saying it.
Wait,
what? V or C?
See you next Tuesday. It's one of my like guilty. I say it on a daily basis.
Wait, what the fuck? Why did you have it? Why is there a banner that just says my name with a question mark?
Because we don't know if you exist anymore.
He wants you to take your shirt off.
No, it says you take your shirt off. Which, by the way, Dan, we're twinsies.
I know.
He's saying no.
No.
So I'm like.
Then he's asking you.
God damn it, you fuckers!
What's happening right now?
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'm not taking part in this. I'm not taking part in this orgy.
Absolutely nothing. You mind your own business. You keep just keep streaming.
So how drunk are you?
Hey,
how drunk are you guys?
Speaking of an orgy, I got a story.
Go ahead.
Oh, no.
Speaking of an
Before
orgy?
my phone goes dead, I want to hear it.
Okay.
I want to hear this.
All right, so I was gonna be. I hope my wife doesn't hear this. If she does, I gotta lock the door.
No
Francis,
more Taco Bell.
There was a time where I was gonna have a threesome, and so it was two. It was.
What were the two blokes' names?
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It was a dude, me, and a girl. And so we were waiting for the girl and whatever. So we're waiting and whatnot, and eventually the threesome starts. Dude, I'm telling you, we're going at it. About like 30 minutes in, we're sweating, we're tired, and we're like, "Whew, when do you think this girl's gonna come here?"
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god!
I said to my mother once, I said, "Mum, how come I'm white and you're black?" She said, "Don't even go there. The way that party ended, I'm surprised you don't fucking bark."
Oh my god.
So what are we
Sorry,
talking about?
Dan.
So Jace is naked again.
Wait, hey, Shawn, only for you. You missed a bunch of stuff, by the way.
What did I miss?
Everything.
Yeah, we're talking about these two ladies on the beach, these two old ladies. And a naked guy walked past, and one had a stroke, but the other couldn't reach.
Oh, whoa.
I bet that.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the comment.
There was two
the comment?
paedophiles sunbathing on a beach once,
Oh no.
and one of them said, "Roll over, mate. You're in my sun."
Yeah, Shawn.
Yep,
Shawn.
it's happening.
Sean.
Sean.
God, it's like relatively early. It's only 9:30.
Yes.
Oh, here.
It's 6:20 over here, so.
Hey,
That's right.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah. I'm in the dark here.
So the fuck what? We're shooting this shit, and it's whatever time for everybody else too. You know what? For people in the UK, it's like fucking 3 a.m. or some crazy shit.
And that's when they get naked.
I've got to be up for work in 3 hours.
Oh, you
got work? Ricky, you got
Yeah,
work?
man. Hey, this is shooting the shit with the cinema squad. I've got to be in on this.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I love you, Ricky.
I love you, Ricky.
I appreciate you so much, Ricky. I didn't even know
Yes,
that.
thank you, man. Yeah, thank you, man. That's why I had to come on. Even if it was just for a few minutes, I had to come on for a bit.
Hey, it's great to meet you, Ann.
No
What
doubt,
do you
man.
guys? What do you? I have a question. What do you guys think about this?
Okay.
No. Make it go
Come
away.
on, sunshine.
Why
What are you
is
doing to me?
Shawn?
So somebody's having an uncircumcised wank. What does it matter?
Jonathan.
It's a rat.
A family picture.
So this is the sequel. This is the sequel to Ratatouille, but he moved
I was
from the
about to
head
say
to
that,
the balls.
John. Ratatouille 2 is looking, the live action version is not looking too good.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I love how it also like while that picture's up, it just says Shawn. Like
Why? That should be the thumbnail for the video. Actually, that should be the thumbnail.
No.
I can change it.
No.
Oh my
Look,
god.
do you want views or not?
Look at his sad face. Oh.
sad face. He looks pleased as can be.
Sean's gone. He got pulverized by the rat.
It's a rat.
Sean's like, this is too much.
It's
The rat.
it's a rat.
Hey Dan.
Sean's
Dan.
thinking, I didn't sign up for this.
Wait, hey Dan, keep holding your can up real quick.
What's weird is he did.
Wait, can you spin it? Okay. Just in case anyone was wondering, right? Thank you so much for watching, and also the Cinema Squad. Thanks you so much for showing up as a sponsor from Truly.
Cinema Squad, sponsored by Truly.
Don't forget to go ahead and go to your local alcohol provider and get a case of Truly. The
Cinema Squad, sponsors of
Listen,
Yo, one
Can I
of
say
these
something?
days we're gonna get Truly as a fucking sponsor,
I
bro.
was looking
Can I
for it
say
the other day,
something?
but- Yeah.
Can I
What's
say
up?
something? We are about 3 hours and 23 minutes in. We will be ending shortly, but I am up for an after party if any of you want to host it.
Yes.
Oh, Jason's going on it, are you?
Just,
I mean, I could. I'm just saying. I'm sure any of us could, but I could.
Whoa! No, his phone died.
No!
Come back.
Rest in peace, Anthony's phone.
Guys, he came back and left immediately. We don't have too many comments left, guys, so let's kind of just go through them.
Well, I'll just say. Then I will say very, very quickly, Kevin. I'm sure that my friend's mom did.
Can I just say that after I showed that picture, I lost some viewers? Like it's a rat.
You lost viewers? Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay. That's ridiculous. Okay, so Kevin, all I'll say is, she probably did, and honest to God, I hope she did.
No, this is funny. This is funny.
Because honestly, who knows what was said? I'd love to hear that. I'd love to be a fly on the wall and hear that conversation.
She was hanking for a pankin.
Damn. Hashtag John biting the lip emoji.
Hey, this is funny. What was in the suitcase in Pulp Fiction? It was Joe's underpants.
That's where they went.
Joe.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Together.
Why was John Travolta so happy when he looked in it then?
There was,
yeah, it's in here.
He likes corn.
Maybe.
By the way, guys, if no one's liked this video while you're watching, make sure you like, okay?
Yes.
Make sure you drop those likes on John from Man of Movies live stream for Cinema Squad.
We've gone up.
And comment and
I'll give you
subscribe.
something to like. Right.
And comment and subscribe to all of us, by the way, because I mean, Man of Movies is hosting this, but like he has a link for all of us. So
I just realized the movie man's not here tonight.
Yeah.
Where's D?
I know.
Wait, Jace, hold on. What does he say? Jace watching Man Passes on Grandma's. What?
Yeah, the
Where's
porn
D?
thing. The porn thing. It says Jace watching. Man passes on grandma's clothes.
Whoa! First of all, I don't know what you're talking about with porn.
Oh, I know what he means.
Seriously,
Pisses. Man
Control your
pisses on
husband.
grandma's clothes.
seriously, watch your fucking language, okay? All right. I don't know what you're talking about with porn. But as far as what I was watching, wait, pissing on grandma's clothes?
That's Joe's story.
What? No, it's not.
Oh, I mean, Ricky's story, right?
Yeah.
That was Ricky, right?
Yeah, I was out.
Yeah.
I was.
Jace was watching porn of me pissing on my grandmother's clothes. Yeah.
I mean, could you honestly not get off to that?
Probably not. It would be challenging to shoot, but
You know, I mean, but honestly, like that just, you know, that speaks volumes to your type of
Well, he did
preferences.
tit volumes as well.
I've seen some of these porns where they shit on each other and stuff like that. I honestly don't know how people can get off on that sort of stuff.
All I know about that is 2 girls, 1 cup, and that's more than enough for me. I will never go farther than that. That was already too much.
There's a whole community, dude.
No, my God, I don't even want to. That was already too much. That was.
I was watching one. This woman gets on all fours on a glass table, and some big fat bloke with a hairy stomach comes in. I thought he was going to backscuttle her, but he doesn't. She shits all over this fucking table. And then he starts rubbing it all down himself. Then she's licking it off, and it's like, who fucking gets turned on by this sort of shit? No pun intended.
I need to be alone for 5 minutes. Oh no!
Go on, Joe. Go back for number 3 again.
It's called a super noodle, Ricky. A super noodle. It's a 3-course meal.
Hey, guys. We got 2 more comments. This is one. A shirtless Jason Anthony in the darkness. Imagine people just coming into the street.
Hey, and a shirtless Shawn, except for now. Now he has a shirt. Now he has a. Hey, what's worse? What's worse in this situation? A shirtless me or a Shawn with a shirt that says "fuck"?
I like it.
That's
I
a
thought you were
serious
family
question.
friendly,
That's
Shawn.
a legitimate question right now.
There are no more comments, guys. No more comments. We've got through them all for once.
We did.
What?
Oh, and now I'm blurred as
But you know what that means. You know what that means.
No, keep the comments coming. I'm just joking.
It's a rap battle.
Who's going first, Jace?
Here we go.
Hold on. All right. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 20. Hold on. All right, I thought of it. Ricky, what's my number?
It's got to be lucky number 7.
Oh,
God damn it!
it wasn't 7. It wasn't 7.
I'm going with my number was 8. I'm not changing. My number was 8.
I'm gonna eat. John went with 14.
I went with 12.
Crap.
So you were the closest, Joe. So you got a rap.
I was just playing along. I'm just here to watch the battle. Oh no!
Come on, Joe.
Bars.
I love you so
Who
much.
am I battling?
Yourself.
Battling with your inner demons.
Okay. My dad. So basically, let me think. I can't think. If you put me on the spot, okay.
Jace was the closest though. So Jace.
Oh, thank God you saved
You
me.
honestly just say my dad
Let's
twice.
save Joe, please. Thank you.
My dad.
My dad.
He's expressing my demons. I didn't know where it come from.
Oh yes, Daddy. Jace, you were the closest, which means you go first.
Fuck you.
You're getting the
That's not very
screen.
nice.
No, that's fine. I won't give you the screen.
What? I don't care. What the fuck ever. I get whatever at this point, I guess. I mean, it doesn't matter. All right.
Rapper.
I know. I am a rap. Actually, so here's the thing. If somehow people are still watching, I do actually rap. Yeah, like this is a legitimate thing.
Do it.
And I'm not joking. If you
do it.
A very cheesy self-plug aside from this, if you do enjoy rap, as drunk as I am, honest to God, I truly appreciate it if you check out. I actually have another YouTube channel that is just under my regular name, which is Jace Burns, and that's all music. It's like nothing but me rapping and stuff. So if you do like rap music, go check out that channel. I truly appreciate it. It's a side hobby of mine, but at the same time, a side hobby I take very seriously. All right. God damn it, John. Okay. Ricky, you the man. I love you, bud.
You haven't heard me rap yet.
Oh my.
All right.
I can't wait.
I had two different things I was going to go between, but I'll go with this one just because. I have no fucking idea why. All right. Come around me, see me counting my blessings, do the same or get out my section. Take a good look in my face when I'm speaking my sentence. You could tell I mean what I mentioned. Don't you bring your fake ass bullshit lessons around here like I'm tough, like I'm gonna feel threatened. Tell you like your ex-girl said when I made a move in bed. I'm sorry, but I barely feel your presence. When I bring balls, it'd be like I give them curtains. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. When I bring balls, it'd be like I'm giving presents. Hate to sound cocky, but I'm feeling in my best. If there was a test, I want circles around it astoundingly. While the fakers around While the figures out here getting deafs, claiming I don't sound good. What are you, deaf? Surely I'll be. I'm drunk as fuck right now.
Nice.
Backtrack. You know when our DJ does that shitty rewind stuff? Let's just imagine they did that right now. Okay. Come around me, see me counting my blessings, do the same or get up on my section. Take a good look in my face when I'm speaking my sentence. You could tell I mean what I mentioned. Don't you bring your fake ass bullshit lessons around here, acting tough like I'm gonna feel threatened. Tell you like your ex-girl said when I'm making a move in bed, acting tough like I'm good. Tell you like your ex-girl bed when you made a move in bed. I'm sorry, but I barely feel your presence. When I bring balls, it be like I'm giving presents. Hate to sound cocky, but I'm feeling at my best. If there was a test, I want circles around it astoundingly. While the fakers out here getting naps, claiming I don't sound good. What are you, deaf? Surely it be that, or oh my goodness, are you dead? All I know is one of the two must be true. Don't be losing your cool, though. Promise me, dude. Okay, now back to the topic we started with. Me bringing the heat that cannot argue with. I don't give a fuck what kind of call you in. Are you bringing balls? Or my balls gonna bar you in. Your friends all like, please pardon them. They have a few drinks and they think the card mixed with this father with the bit of Marshall. Don't be bothered, but don't be bothered. They just need some water quick. Well, go ahead, get it, bitch. Want to take a shot? Go ahead and. Oh my God, I'm so drunk. I can't even help
you. You did it.
Well, go ahead, get it, bitch. Want to take a shot? Better not diminish it. I could still smell bourbon on your breath. Let me to get some Listerine for you. Go ahead, switch a bit. See you stumbling around in the way that you sway when you move. I'm about to hear finish him. You know what's coming. Get over here. Right into the skull I be splitting in. I could probably spit a different one that's not so ridiculous when I'm drunk, but I've never really spit this much when I'm drunk before.
We're going to give Ricky that chance now.
All right,
Ricky. God damn it.
Drop the rap battle like the. Is it like a insult battle? Just out of interest.
No.
It's not a. I don't even know why people are calling it a battle. I don't have a battle verse prepared.
Jace, you just go.
Okay. Let's go. Shut the fuck up, Jace. Little red bumps, rap tapes late. turn out the lights and make the shit right. I kick back in the leather, gets my thoughts together, listen to the MCs kicking clever, ill-type flows and complicated vocal patterns, meticulous verbal assaults and topic matters. It sends chills through my bones when I hear an MC rip a microphone. I got a rap zone, but when you're stuck in this game, you're in my rain, cousin. You thought I'd let you slide by, our players knew I wasn't gonna let you look into a magazine and claim you you were never motherfucking seen. But one day, just one day, you might get it. But when I see you in the slum, son, you look pathetic. I'm out the street game when I was younger. The older hustler said I got the true pimp hunger, and that's why I got the mad street cloud. Jace, when you see me on the streets, I wouldn't bother, no doubt. What?
I know there was at least one line where there was a bunch of gibberish, but I fucking love that. Okay, Ricky, Old AF Reviewers, tell me right now, I'll put you in the sewers. Don't even get to me, you motherfucking losers. And I tell you right now, I'll put you on the skewer. Okay. I fucking motherfucking bring the heat. Name's Jace Burns. You know what's on the treat. Yeah, right now, I bring the fucking heat. Oh, yeah, motherfucker. You know what's on the seat? Yeah, I motherfucking sit you down right now. You don't even want to bring the clown right now. Okay, because I fucking bring it loud right now. Yeah, motherfucker, with the cinema squad right now. We sitting down drinking. You know what's fucking treating? Yeah, you know, I'm sorry. I can't keep going. I'm sorry. I just wanted to fucking come something back with that. And that's my stupid younger inner rapper coming out for a second.
I've got a really quick one for someone nice. He looks like a man. He's hung like a horse. It's Dan, of course. That is all.
Jay, shut the fuck up, you prick. Pull your maxi pad off and you got a fucking dick.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you what, you could get butt fucked with a nunchuck up in a dump truck, you dumb fuck. Open it wider like you a cum slut. Find a better way to spend your day, you fucking numb nuts.
Ooh, a cum slut.
Oh shit.
So definitely your brother April cannot watch this.
That's gotta be the most confident I felt about anything I've spit tonight with as drunk as I am. Ricky, I love you so much, bro. Hey, wait.
You gotta do the
yes. You the man, bro. You the fucking man.
You the man. You won that.
Only on the Cinema Squad.
That's yep.
Hey, man.
James, wow, I had no idea you rap. Go for it, Ricky. This is before Ricky threw them bars.
I fucking promise my songs are better than what I just did.
Mine are, but I'm drunk as well, so.
Yeah, but Ricky, you were still grilled. That was really good, bro.
He was really fucking good.
That was really good.
I'll watch it back and see. I'll probably be embarrassed.
Joe, please throw your underpants at them.
I've come prepared, guys. I've come prepared.
Yes. Oh my god.
It's always like when the stream's ending that like things just go crazy and doesn't make sense.
Know.
That's why you need to stick with us till the very end.
Yeah,
exactly.
For real.
You're wrong if you don't.
The new 8 Mile.
For like 8 seconds. Then 8 Mile.
Oh god, I messed up so much on that fucking verse. It's not even funny.
Jace, I was so embarrassed of you, man.
Hey, Joe. I appreciate it, but guess what? That's nothing.
No.
That's nothing compared to the embarrassment that I felt.
We're sponsored by Truly. Please get off me.
Oh, this is crazy.
I don't understand Albert what you guys are saying, but that makes up for the rat pick.
Yes, thank you. The rat pick. Every time people are going to see a rat, they're going to think of me.
Dude,
and
I lost viewers because of that rat.
No.
Shawn, the last comment, the very last comment, guys. Well, on the term cum slut, I gotta put the kids to bed.
We're a family picture.
Love you all. Great show as always. Shawn, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It was fun. Today was a really fun episode. This was like the first time I think we got everyone plus the host
It was.
So it's special. Special. Not the host. I mean the guest. The special guest.
I don't appreciate being called special.
Should I say the R word, Ricky?
You can do.
I
Ricky.
shall not. If the rat pick lost me viewers.
You can call me a spastic. I don't care.
Guys, we don't have much. Like I said, there may or may not be an after party, and there may or may not. It may or may not include our two British counterparts, Ricky and Joe, because it is very late for them. But it is the end of the stream. There are no more comments. So, like always, guys, the way we end our streams is we shout out our channels. You know what I mean? And you guys are on my channel already, so I don't really need to shout myself out. So with that being said, let's start off with the guy that's killing it, Mr. Ricky. You got to go subscribe to the Old AF Reviews. Ricky, let everyone know, what is your channel about? What do you got on there? What do you got planned, bro?
My car's a complete train wreck. My channel is a complete train wreck. There's fucking bits of it everywhere. It's insane. There's no structure to it. There's no rehearsal. You probably need to be certified watching it, but hey, it's lighthearted. The future, we've got a mousetrap game coming out, which there will be blood. We got.
Oh my god.
Myself, Danny, and Tony, and Pablo, we're going to be doing a regular chili challenge. We're going to be giving prizes for channels who want to challenge us. And that's about it, really. We just wing it. We make it up as we go. So I don't know what else we've got coming.
It's all good, man. Appreciate that. If you haven't already, you got to check out Ricky, man. He is so funny. I call him the resident Mr. Rogers, because he is the complete opposite. He is the complete opposite. Let's see. Who do I want to go to here? I think I know who. What's up, Dan?
Oh my.
Hey, I knew it. So I have Candyman and the Night House out. And I'm working on Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And I think you should definitely watch that. And that's about all I can think about right now.
Are you drunk?
I'm tipsy at least. I'm getting there. I'm something. Yeah.
It's something.
All right, let's see. Who do we go from here? Ricky, what's up? What the heck was that? Oh, it like turned orange on you.
Yeah, I'm just changing my lighting.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh,
That's a nice glow.
Jace.
No shit. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Sorry about the rap stuff. But hope you enjoyed it.
Subscribe to Jason. He'll put his clothes back on.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got 1,000 subscribers in 10 seconds.
I can't even wait. Yeah, okay. So, all right. As I put my shirt back on here, what's going on, everybody?
Get Jace to 100 subscribers, or else I'm just gonna put the rat picture up for the rest of the stream.
Well,
No.
yeah, aside from the rat picture or not, it'd be really cool if you guys subscribe to me regardless, because why not, right? Because you probably subscribe to everybody else on here, so subscribe to me as well, because I'm part of the Cinema Squad, and you're gonna feel bad if you subscribe to everybody else in the Cinema Squad except for me, right? You know what I mean? So just peer pressure at this point. No, but seriously, I hope you go ahead and check me out. I really appreciate it. I cover a lot of the MCU Disney Plus shows. I happen to be covering what is it? What I'm about to say MCU again. What If? I'm covering What If in a lot of depth right now. And I have a whole bunch of different movies and stuff aside from that on my channel. I got a Suicide Squad-ish video coming out, but I won't say any more than that. And I promise that my rap is actually better than the stupid drunk shit that I put out right now. I really do. I really do.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Go ahead. Actually, yeah. No, you know what? That's fine. Be the judge of it. Seriously, go ahead. Check it out.
I will check your channel out, Jace.
Jace Burns.
I'll give you a sub.
Yep, I appreciate it in advance.
I'm with Ricky here, man. You did really good on this stream. I think I'm going to go check you out.
I seriously, I thank you, because it is a lot more. It's better and more composed and worth listening to.
All right, let's try this again. I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 15. Shawn and Joe, you got to guess. Guess.
1.
11.
All right. So, wait a second. Hold on. Sorry, I don't have one for this person because this person already had them pre-made and didn't put his in there. I think you know who you are.
Mr. Shawn.
Wait, what?
You got the closest, man. You got the closest. Shawn, what's up? Tell us.
What was the number?
My name is Shawn. I am the host of Lost in the Reel, and I cover television shows and films that are maybe like under the radar, hidden gems, you could call them. So I love to talk about film, and I also love to get to hang out with these guys every week. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we love you, and we will see you next week.
Yay!
Yes.
So before we go to Mr. Joe, we have just one. We have 2 more comments. Lisa says, cheers, guys. It's been a fun one. It has
been. It really has been.
Huge part because of Ricky. Ricky, you have been an amazing guest here. It was so funny. Fun time, man. I love it. These aren't just one-time things. You know, eventually we'll go through the cycle, and then we'll be re-inviting people in, and you're on my list. Ricky.
It'll be a pleasure.
Kevin says, okay, Jace, I'm checking your personal channel, Jace Burns. You got like a full album here. Wow, great stream, guys. Very wholesome stream as always. Wholesome. I like the word.
He doesn't like it.
And Shawn is just saying bye. We shall see you.
We love you
soon. So, guys, one more person to go. And that was you, wasn't it, Joe?
Yeah. So, guys, have you been injured from a fall at work? I want to know if you're entitled to any money. Well, come to GeekyHiJynx Insurance, and you find out if you get a claim after 30 seconds.
Really?
No, I'm joking, of course. It's a new scheme of mine. Now, basically, I'm from GeekyHiJynx Reviews. Mainly do Shudder reviews each week. Very unorthodox reviews. I'm going to do PG and other little crazy characters. Do trailer reviews. Stay away from Marvel ones because you will get destroyed. But generally, if you want some craziness in your life and there's a few laughs, come down to my channel. Every time you do this to me.
It's just funny. It's just so funny, man. So guys, it has been a really good one. So fun. I'm just trying to set this up to exit.
No,
I don't think anyone's ever got it right.
Dan, freeze frame. Freeze frame.
Thank you, Dan.
Oh, freeze frame. Shit. Yeah.
I had a banner for it and everything. All right, Ricky, you know how to do this?
Oh,
no.
man.
Pose in whatever pose you want to do, and
like in any other 80s movie, like karate.
Freeze. And 3, 2, 1. Awesome.
It's the best part.
All right, let's see if we can get it right this time, right? I don't think we will.
No.
But that's okay. Guys, it has been a pleasure like always. There might be an after party if anyone can make it. There might not. come back in like 10 minutes. We'll see.
Yeah, there probably will be.
Till next time.